It is Thursday again.
Welcome back to the 3-Star channel where the content is exactly what you expect it to
Wait,
be.
we didn't roll for this.
I got 5.
I got the 4.
I don't have a dice to roll. I got a 5.
Fuck you guys, I got a 77.
No, you didn't know it.
Well, we like recording quality, we make up an enthusiasm.
It's
Like
a C,
4.5.
guys. We're
I think we're at like 4.5 stars because of the averaging.
Yeah, which is great. We've went up a little bit. Good ratings. Good ratings.
I rolled a 7 just then. If I was a clerik, divinely intervened.
Right.
Hmm?
I feel like our biggity bad bold cleric should do a little bit
It's
of
usually
a
over
recap.
there.
No, it's not. Whenever it's tonight, it's Duke and Duke because I can angle that way. And then this one goes to the DM.
Who was doing a recap?
Remember, every Thursday and
I
Wednesday
think
it's over there.
our big,
No, I remember them,
bad,
like, last
and
2 weeks, they're
bold
sitting there
cleric
for a
of death should probably do the recap, considering he was the only one that lived through most of the.
I mean, they all lived, but did you die? That was the
No.
whole vibe of
We
last
were on our
session.
way to dying.
But did you die?
We were dying adjacent.
No, you didn't know.
Dying adjacent isn't dying.
Cool.
So pop off, tell us about the fight and your talk with your patron.
Nice.
There we go.
Very, very good. Sorry, my bad. I was
His
reading my
boyfriend
notes
said, make a commitment or get lost.
again. Not my boyfriend.
No, his
My
God.
God.
His daddy, his power daddy said make a commitment or get lost.
You know, honestly, that's
Yeah.
that's accurate. He's like, listen, if you want to be this bitch's acolyte, you can do that, but like, make a choice. You can't have it both ways. Which is rude. Like, how dare you make me make a choice?
You can't
Also,
have your cake and eat it too.
I don't know if I reiterated this very well at the end of last session. Your horse, your nightmare, is not in the bag where it was. Whenever he brought it
Oh, I
to
didn't
his
know
baby,
realize
he
he left
walked
it.
out.
Oh, goody. So I have my nightmare out, and I was yelling at my skeleton children because they all fucking missed. Like, we had this cool-ass move, right? Because we all womboed together for once.
It's like fireworks.
It was great.
It's like fireworks.
The rest of us hit. Technically, I missed as well. I made myself hit both of them.
It's fine. It's fine.
And that's what happened.
I do have a DM question real quick.
All right, I might have a DM answer for you real quick.
So seeing how I used Mind Blank, and it's brought its intelligence and charisma down to 1 each. Does its soul get sent to the afterlife with only 1 intelligence and 1 charisma? Odds.
100% yes.
So he went back.
And nothing. And you know, at the end of 30 days, he can reroll a saving throw, but the saving is a 20, and it's an intelligence saving throw, which he has negative on, so he can never save. The only thing I can heal him is if somebody does greater restoration, heal, or wish on him.
You really cast special on this dragon, didn't you?
I did. I
Listen,
made it
fuck
dumb.
You, and then we killed it.
I've stripped it of its ego.
I do also have DM questions, because, you know, I kind of broke my, my thing that the sword needed. I was wondering if, since Hades said he needed the bones from the dragon, if I could potentially use said bones to craft a new one?
Your bomb? Or
No, not the bone, my holy symbol.
He literally
You said
smashed
smash it. So I smashed it, and I thought a cool idea I've
shuffle
been
around the
thinking
box
of
and
was...
find out.
But, okay, what do you want me to roof this?
Alright.
I want to look around the boats and find a good one.
I wish to
Like a good
investigate the
tooth
room
or a
and
rib.
the dragon.
I would also like to reiterate, Never, you didn't just make this dragon stupid, you obliterated its sentience.
I ripped it of its personality, is what it says. I
So,
destroyed
can I
its
go
personality.
look at the chest first?
You can, with your passive, you know that it is in the, like this side, like think towards, him.
Nice. I go over there.
But like, I will accompany Kai, and then I'll check it for traps before he tries to open it.
Cool.
As he
Yeah.
reaches for it, I'm just like,
Be like,
nah.
so I
And
saw
we're gonna
this
just casually
big-ass
like
chest
crouch
over here.
down on the ground and being like, what?
Yula.
No, what did I say? And I met God.
No, that's your brain right now.
I know.
Oh god.
Alright, so you doing any assistance on this trap?
Oh yeah, we're looking for traps. I'm helping Yula.
To make it here in one piece.
I tried. I am in one piece.
26.
Emotionally was also in that requirement.
That wasn't specified.
I am emotionally Mid-stable. We love the hair clipping lane.
It'd be even funnier if it was like right here on the picture.
This episode was brought to you by Clipping.
This episode is brought to you by nobody can read that in the video. It says Elaine on it.
I couldn't see. You can't read it on this side of the table.
I answered.
Yeah, no. You're getting a new conversation.
Oh, nice. Alitus.
We just got back, Dumbass 1. We did not need Dumbass 2 almost dying.
2 dragons. Back to back. I'm sorry.
Is running not in your vocabulary?
No.
Strategic retreats, even if that makes you feel better.
Have we ever done that?
He has. I'm not. I was gathering hell in the opposite direction.
Oh, yeah, there was that one really nice fight that me and Alitus were good and bloody. And where was Ajax? Running the other way, saying, "No, we're fine." No, we were not.
She was a really nice girl in the town, like, just a short run away. She probably had information. She was talkative.
Did you really talk about information or talk to her into your bedroom?
Talk about her thigh.
Information.
Yeah, what size are them titties, bitch?
Hi, I would like you to inform me. I would like. No, I'm not going to say that.
Hey,
on
that's
camera.
not me.
That's horrible.
I'm not gonna.
Well, you pulled
I would like
why
you
the fuck
to,
did
I would
you
like
do that?
you to
I kept it
inform
'cause
me
it's
on
my
how
first-
far.
How far what?
It's not me anymore either.
How far?
Hopefully it will not
Change
take
the
me
bed.
long to get
20.
to you, Elaine.
I didn't
Start
see
low.
any of that information,
Low.
but thank you for
I
giving it
beg
nonetheless.
you.
You're welcome.
Are you okay? Like,
I'm fine.
You're not-
I don't know how I'm fine, but I am physically
Yes.
completely fine.
Hey, what?
I don't know how.
there's not enough liquor. There's not enough liquor.
Damn, they just stressed the fuck
I-
out here.
Hopefully will not be long getting to you. I just have to find out how the fuck to get out of this damn thing. I've fought all this shit. It's been hard. Why was there 2 dragons? Why was 1 not enough? But hopefully it will not take me long.
If you fought a dragon, the best thing I know of off the top of my head is you might have to translate a cipher, assuming you can't read a language.
Why the fuck are there so many translating things? I just want to be able to have a big sign in common that says exit here. But no, that's asking too much from apparently my fucking aunt.
Alright, so duly noted, you will be needing a theme medic for a long-winded discussion.
Do you have any idea where a possible cryptic message is sitting in this room? Well, I got 3 doors. 2 to the right, 1 to the left.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't know what orientation you are presently at. I can't borrow your eyeballs and be like, oh yes, you are in fact facing northeast. You must go through this door.
Have you never been down here to the fact that there's
No, I went
exactly
the other
2
way.
doors, 1 there's another way?
There's no
I was
way.
told I had to go fucking through the catacombs.
Gonna miss.
Yeah, the other way took me a month.
Oh, this is the shorter
They don't
version.
That was like a.
Why is the shorter version just dead? Never mind. Never mind. I hopefully will be here soon. I'll just look for a cryptic message.
You snuck into your new job in a month?
She's smart. I mean, she did finally decide Alitus is what she needed in life, apparently. Pop off. Good job. Making good decisions. Making good
You
decisions.
finally decided to actually admit you want love.
Wow, we're going
Don't
with
dish it out if you can't take it.
Thanks, sis.
If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
I admitted I wanted love when it came to you 3. Didn't know I had to admit it multiple ways.
That was the
My
agape
bad. Didn't know that this cleric was gonna show up, and I was like, damn.
I don't want you to start focusing too heavily on that.
You want me to think about him? I can think about him
You're
real
gonna go-
easily.
You can see my ass very well from where you're standing.
I'm not standing, I'm crouched.
Crouch.
I'm assuming the connection was dropped.
She fucking dropped it. She dropped it.
I'm just gonna casually just kind of be like, I'm gonna stand back up and be like, nice. I probably sound so fucking insane. It's fine. It's fine. Skara is mildly insane.
I just want. We've just
Hey,
accepted.
what time is it after this dragon fight?
Great question. I don't know that answer. One moment. Where the fuck does math? That fight wasn't that long, was it?
Is it still like?
It was a good couple of rounds. Like it was
There's like
damn near 10, almost a
10?
whole minute.
to 20. It was a whole minute at least.
Yeah, it was very long.
Oh, nice.
It's like
And
10 to
it's
20
9:01 p.m. if it was only a
20.
minute.
That's why I said 2:20.
We're gonna go
Yeah.
9:15
Okay, good to know.
Took a good
because some of y'all weren't there.
Conscious,
There
yes.
were some
yes.
conversations to be
Yes.
had. Not even between the god. I was mostly referring to the dramatic monologue of a dragon.
Yes.
Also, you want to know what is also good that he monologued. Big bad guy monologue. I got no snarky comments. Smash my holy symbol. Fuck him. I didn't even write down what he said. It wasn't important.
Nice.
Okay. So
Very
I just kind of stand up and I'm like, apparently we need to find some words to possibly understand the language. That's what Elaine said. We have to decipher something somewhere to get out of this fucking place. This is apparently the shortest path into the damn court. The other one takes a month.
What answers? Can we open
Well,
up
they were
this
having
while
that
you were
commu-
having
that
your
conversation.
Yeah, y'all would have done shit while you were doing it.
26.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Presently, you detect no non-magical traps.
Cool.
Oh shit! Fuck!
I'm gonna open it.
I'm backing away from it.
Okay.
I don't regret it.
I'm backing 60 feet away. 65 feet away.
Alright, what happens to me? Ain't check for shit. I don't want to check for shit.
You opened it? The
no,
chest?
I don't like the way you're saying things.
Yes, he said he opened it.
You know what? Yeah. Let's go. Kill me now.
Your eyes grow, at least through, dilates huge. Saucer cat eyes right now.
Looks at him, just eyeballs this big. Ah!
Turn around, they're fucking bug eyes.
No, come on.
You've been cursed with bug eyes.
Ah! Okay.
Look into his eyes, Skara. Look into those big, beautiful eyes.
Come now.
No. Later.
I am going to smite
Okay,
you
I'm
all.
sorry.
I swear to God.
I'm sick.
We just brought us back to life.
I just shot root beer out my nose because of what you said about bug eyes. I think I get the right to say no when you come now. No.
You got two
Sorry,
real
mommy.
big targets.
Sorry, mommy dungeon master. I did not come at your command.
Good, I'm good. I promise I'll be good.
Better. Anyways, your eyes grow in bewilderment because it is a rather large stack of gold pieces and gems.
Ooh.
Nice.
Glitters and shimmers in the fading purple light that you guys now notice is getting darker. Darker. And darker. Speaking of darker.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, this is fine. It stays about this light around us because I never took off my crown.
Oh, nice. As long as you're near us.
Darker. Until the fancy purple flames that lit the torches in the catacombs just...
I'm blind.
No, you're
Okay.
not.
I still have my mace.
Ah.
It does light
Yeah.
up. As long as
Can
you're
I
get
use
close to me, it's alright.
Firebolt to reignite all the torches with actual real fire?
You roll me a survival check.
I would like to help with prestidigitation.
Alright.
Alright.
Actually, I could just
Sounds
use
like
Prestidigitation lights torches.
Yeah, I could just
It's
use.
literally in its description.
I forgot I had it. I could just do that.
Yeah.
That
We're
is
just gonna
something
start
you can do.
prestidigitating
But I
all
was
over the
going
walls.
to make you do a survival check to see whether or not you would burn too hot and just all thing that makes a torch actually stay lit.
Once again, there's 40 feet of normal light around Scara and an extra 40 of dim.
Okay, mine's
Not
not
good
that
enough.
bright.
As long as you're 80 feet in a vicinity around Scara, you can see in this room.
It's not good enough.
I can see in the dark.
I can too. I also have dark
The
vision.
only one that can't see in the dark. is
You
that
will-
man.
Unnatural
Yeah,
20.
you was the only one that
Okay.
cannot do it. Cannot see in the dark. I'm gonna start pressure digitating all them torches
Alrighty.
all over the wall.
Alright.
Alright.
Why are we wasting this time on fuck?
It doesn't take that long.
It doesn't take that long.
It literally takes them like 6 seconds to cast this, and they're just.
Just so we
I
can
just
see.
wave my
more.
hand in a circle and just half of me and I just.
Alright, so.
You lapellically thrust at the torch and then they ignite.
What's in there? Very large pile. I need a number. I need numbers to
Okay.
write down to share with my friends. Because
After
we're gonna
that-
take this shit.
After that, I go over to Kai with the chest.
You see my large,
Exact
abnormal.
I see your
bug eyes.
load. I see your
I
large.
was already over there with
Is
him.
75,000 gold pieces and precious gems, including sapphires, rubies, diamonds, and emeralds, that equal in total, so all these gems together, 20,000 gold pieces.
You said rubies, right?
Yes.
Rubies, sapphires, and
If you
emeralds.
wanted to split the 75,000 by 4, it's 18,750 gold pieces apiece.
How much you said? How much you said?
18,750.
Tingle tangle.
And I hope you can do 20,000 divided by 4 to know that that involves 5,000 gold
Nope.
pieces apiece
Those are all
if you
mine.
wanted to do
I found
gems.
it.
I'm
I'm
going
kidding.
to.
I'd like to.
Excuse me, but could I have these, please? I need them for a spell. I'm going to count, and I'm pointing towards the rubies.
Yeah, as long as you take 5,000 worth of them, I take 5,000, and then we all get 5,000. But you can have all the rubies if everyone else does not object. Do you want rubies?
Red's not really my color.
Yeah, I know green is your color. Aramis, do you want rubies?
Fuck yeah, I want rubies.
You got to fight Eula for them then. And I shove the rubies towards them.
Alrighty.
So-
But how much is there in
So-
rubies?
Did we...
I will cast Identify if I need to.
They're all like a rough shape for the most part. Like they're nice in quality. They're just rough cut presently. So an easy guesstimate would be probably about like 5,000 to 6,000 gold pieces worth of rubies. But they're actually only like
So
That's
what I'm
fine.
hearing is that we can take him to a gem cutter.
Mm-hmm.
What you're hearing is that he can have his 5,000 gold worth of
Yes.
rubies.
These rubies
I
And then there's another
I can take
5,000 or 1,000-ish of
I
rubies
just
for you.
need 3,000 of the ruby.
alrighty.
If there's 6,000, then I'll take half, and then he can take half.
Okay.
As long as it's potentially you can split however you want for the 3 different gems.
And if I need
But I would
more
prefer
for my
if we all
things,
have even.
I'm just gonna write 5,000 gold worth of rubies or gems.
Of gems, yes.
Honestly, I think I only really need the diamonds. But, well, that's another thing, because I don't need anything right now.
I don't need anything. I just want to be stingy and say that I have some.
Were there diamonds in here?
I specifically need
Sapphires, rubies, diamonds, and emeralds.
No, there's not diamonds. Damn it, we could use diamonds for spells.
There are a few like chips of other like precious stones, but these are the majority of what is valuable. The other things are kind of just like
What did I just tell you about the gold? 18,750.
Yep.
I think we should keep the gems in our back pocket as spell components or as like liquidable assets, and then the rest of the money is spending money.
Mine has definitely all of my 5,000 just went in my bag of money because I don't have spells that use that shit.
Okay, but diamonds I would potentially need.
Oh no, I just wanted my 5,000 worth of gems. I don't give 2 shits what the gems are. I don't need them for spells. I went, okay, you get your spells worth. Okay, I'll take what's left. I'll take whatever
So
5,000
you're
was
taking
left.
specifically from the sapphires and emeralds, I suppose?
Yeah.
I would,
I would also
take
like
some
one
of the
emerald.
diamonds.
If I could. Just one real nice emerald, because I gotta match myself.
Alrighty.
So you said I took sapphire and emeralds primarily? Okay.
I'd like to have some diamonds that are worth at least 500 gold pieces. That's why I have 10 days to get to you guys if you die. Instead of a minute.
The majority of the diamonds are at least 500 gold pieces, if not more.
That's what I would need.
The diamonds are like smaller. The rubies were kind
How
of
much?
chunks of them, but the actual diamonds themselves are kind of smaller in size, so there are more diamonds.
I have so much money
By
now.
proxy, that does mean they're less valuable than the rubies. So 500 to like 750 gold pieces per each diamond. However, combined, it's probably like.
They highly recommend when you're putting it into your money,
4,000 to 5,000.
make sure, to put your however much of gems, not
Yeah.
with your gold pieces.
How much?
You have $5,000 worth of gems.
How much gold do we got?
I only took 3,000 dollars worth of rubies, and he took the other 3,000, so I need 2,000 more from something. And I was looking at emeralds.
Well, you can take an emerald. Just say you took an emerald, and then whatever other thing you wanted.
That makes sense, but because of spell things, I need to have exact prices of exact gems.
I thought
So
your
that's why I'm
emerald
like-
was not for a spell.
Well, I mean, like, I don't need to have just rubies. I just have 5,000 GP of assorted gems.
Yeah, it is mostly in gems, and we can sort out, I guess, later what we would have got for.
I just took sapphires and emeralds.
I took some.
Y'all can take all the ones that are apparently more fancy.
Sorry, we needed spell things.
And how much gold do we each get?
18,750.
Each?
Yes.
Yes. We found 75,000 gold pieces. I had to bug eyes because it was a big ass pile of gold.
Dragon.
Dragon. Not lizard. I don't do that
Yeah,
tongue
tongue
thing.
Hey, look,
Aramis is no
if you
longer.
look really closely between those two, you can see their one brain cell orbiting.
Aramis is
How
no
much gold
longer
do you
poor.
have? How much gold do you have?
I don't want to talk about how much more gold you have than me. I have 22,250 gold pieces.
Yeah, I have 27,995. Not that big of a difference.
Not now, but it was a bigger difference.
Sugar daddy, sugar baby. You got it.
Because I also have
No.
2,000 copper, 2,000 silver, 2,000 electrum, 27,995 gold, 2,200 platinums, and then 5,000 gold worth of gems.
Alright, we get it. You're flexing on them hoes.
Don't worry, I'm gonna steal it all later. He won't know. And if he does, he won't care.
Alright, so. I would like to call this meeting of whatever the fuck we want to call ourselves to order. How do we leave? Because the money's cool and all, but we also almost did just die, and I met God.
We definitely probably just took a good 10 minutes trying to be like, do you want that? You get this one, I'll take this one. You take
All
that
right.
one. I'll
Yes,
take
we
this
did.
one."
We did just do that. Also,
We
I
can
need
do
to
it
find
like
the
that,
birds.
where you guys all assume you'll get roughly 5,000 worth in pieces. When it comes to actual spell components, we will discuss that when you meet them.
Cool.
If that is acceptable for everybody.
So,
Yes.
are we going to say it took us
Well,
about
I've
10
done my-
minutes to divvy that up, so it's probably about
Probably
9.
about 15 to 20. None of y'all are really.
Okay, so we'll go
merchants.
9:30. It's 9:30 right now, 9:30
I
p.m.
just said that I had 30,000 in rubies and then 2,000
Not
in
30,000.
All right, that
Or not
works.
30, but 3,000 in rubies and 2,000 emeralds. So I just got a $2,000 emerald. Just mine. One really big emerald.
Very glittery and very faceted.
Yes.
Very
It's very
nice.
much just sliding it away. It will be incorporated later.
So presently, as far as I know, you have rubies and emeralds. You have sapphires and emeralds. And you two were the ones who divvied out the diamonds, or did you mostly get the diamonds and you got some rubies?
Pretty sure that's diamonds and that's rubies.
I just said a little bit of
Yeah,
everything, but
okay,
we
yeah.
can worry
little
about the
bits of
specifics
everything
later.
here. Just for spells.
So after we finish with that, I'm going to stand up because I'm assuming we were all sitting down. All right, now that business is taken care of,
I need bones.
grabs Aramis, pulls him in. Are you fucking okay?
Are you fucking okay?
Yes.
out of the way.
Grabs Scara. Are you okay?
No.
Okay, we'll deal with that in a second.
Don't touch me.
Picks, grabs you. Are you okay?
This is where you die.
That's
It's my new necrotic shit.
fine.
I'm kidding.
That's fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fucking great!
I think
Look at me, I'm practically glowing and I have like a little death aura around.
That's all, usually the opposite of what's okay, but sure, I'll go with it. Pat, pat. Now let's deal with this. How are we not okay?
You.
Oh no.
Cool. I will text you in a moment.
Oh, shit.
About something you noticed. What's your passive?
I don't know shit.
Shut
That
up,
ain't
answer
me.
that answer.
I got a 12, Megan.
Yours?
I fucking.
Passive perception would be here, but yours is 13. Right, 13.
Okay.
Nice, let's go. No
What's
passive. No passives.
your passive?
16.
Nice. No, mine is now
What?
24.
Screw here? Fine.
He just went down to.
Alright, so. What's wrong?
My passive is broken.
Oh, just casually my parabatai people yell at coming down the bond because I went unconscious, which is not good for any of us.
Yes, you all go insane. I remember this.
Yeah. I was not scared of this dragon. I was scared when I went unconscious.
That is true.
No shit.
My mind just went to complete survivability mode whenever both of you went down, so that's why the dragon's no longer right there at your feet, and it's over there against that pillar.
So, Kai? Was it just you and Eula after I went down? Because Erebus was down, and then I went down.
Well, you were all unconscious.
Yeah, I got to have a conversation with Eulila and about 50 other billion things in my head. It was fun.
You saw Eulila?
Oh yeah, we had a conversation. It was great.
Does she look like you?
Kind of. A little bit different. Has things floating around her head. Same color though.
Huh?
You notice that as soon as she says it.
Oh, the goes?
Around your horns.
I forgot you had horns. Was that what that message was?
Holy.
There's also one other thing he's caught.
Nice. So
sight
the
of.
moment I'd be like, oh, so Eula doesn't know what she looks like.
There's no
Where
way.
can I see
Nice,
myself?
Like those?
I just turn around and look behind me.
Everyone, give me a water. Give me some water.
There's little thingies going around your horns. It's probably magical. You probably don't feel it.
It is definitely.
Actually feel it.
Oh,
They're
nice.
part of her.
I go to the base of the horn and then just kind of like follow up them.
Kind of around the tips of your horns, there's like green shards of crystalline scales and things.
I
But just
flick one.
Does it hurt?
those.
You.
Bounces it off the ground.
Eula. Not.
And it bounces right at you.
No.
They
Not the
never
time to
touch
play
there.
for
They
the
go
shards.
really close and then.
Not the time to play with the shards.
Oh, this is the best time to the shot. You look fucking epic.
You do. It looks honestly really cool.
Also, has your eye always been purple?
What?
Has your eye
Did I-
always been purple?
As you were saying, I was trying to
Plural
catch
or
one. Did I actually like
singular?
catch it in my hand?
Roll a
I
dex
plural
check.
or I singular?
Like, I.
Natural
Singular.
20.
One is purple.
It's a
One
29.
is not purple.
You
One
catch
is-
it, and it's.
Yellow,
Like,
green.
can I pull it down?
You can.
Alright, pull it down to my eyesight.
Gold is text.
Since when the fuck did you have heterochromia?
Looks really cool.
What?
You have one purple eye and one green eye.
So
It's very
this
pretty.
eye is still green. This one is.
The left eye is purple.
Hey,
Why do we not have any fucking mirrors?
so,
Honestly, I think I have one because I'm pretty
Somebody
sure I
told-
We
need
do
one for a
have a
spell.
mirror. You want to just pull it out of your bag of holding?
That's at the house.
No, not that one.
That one's at the house, actually.
No, I'm fairly certain that I have one because I have a spell that requires one. Don't remember what spell it is, but I'm fairly certain that I have one.
I mean, I could make one real
Is it
quick.
like Scarab purple?
Like, think of it like a neon magenta-y kind of purple.
Okay.
Like, an easy way to describe it, because I currently don't have a real visual. So you see this pinky color, like right here on this highlight?
Yeah.
It's that.
Let me see.
Okay.
It's like Aramis purple.
Ah.
What's Hades' colors again?
Dark
So I
color.
suppose if we wanted to bring it back up, it's like this purple and like the lights.
Nice. Good to know.
Somebody bring me some water real quick.
Was Lila's eyes purple?
Was Eulalia's eyes purples? I don't remember them ever being purple.
Oh, I have
Yes.
water. I have
No.
a little
I don't
bit.
fucking know.
I believe it has water.
Maybe we'll find out later.
You can do a history
Yes,
check if you
and I
desire.
pull out
I
my
would love to do
alchemy
a
joke.
history check.
Roll your history check.
How much water do you need?
Just a little bit.
I have 8 gallons of water.
That is perfectly fine.
And I pull out my alchemy joke. It's actually really light. But
Alright.
it's my fancy one and you can pour some water on
And
it.
I'm going to use
23.
Eula's eyes were in fact purple color. Eula.
I'm going to use shape water to pull water out of the jug and pile it in like a little ice thing in front of me and make it super shiny and reflective, so it's like a little ice mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, you.
I look in the mirror.
This eye has now turned purple in color, and you have formed crystals that float around
This
your
is a
horns
very
and wings.
reminiscent of something that I've used a bunch, isn't it? Minus the eyes. Like
I'm not sure what you're getting at. You'll have to.
whenever I used to minor illusion myself to look like her.
Yes. Except it isn't her. It's
Yes.
still you, but you do have some current aspects. There are also crystalline pieces that are floating around your wings.
Bradley, did you steal a nugget without asking if you could have a nugget?
No.
If Denver just went
Maybe.
to choke you because you stole a nugget.
I'm sorry, I thought they were for him.
They are for me.
They are for him.
He's
But did you
the one
eat
that
a nugget
you
without
ate his
asking
nugget.
him if you can have one of his nuggets?
We'll move on past this.
Yes,
It's fine.
but to be
We're moving
fair,
on.
I would only do that to him.
It's fine. I wasn't actually going to strangle him, but you know.
Can I roll design spells?
Yes, you can roll an investigation check for me.
Can I help him?
I've got
You can,
Yeah.
in fact, help him.
I'm going to spend like the next 10 minutes looking in the mirror,
Thanks for helping me. That's
messing
fair.
around with the things floating around my head, things floating around my wings, and just staring at my eye.
18.
You kind of like shuffle through all the bones, and you're like, oh, most of these are like actually fairly alright. They're like solid. Fucking built dragon strong right there.
It can also be from like the skeletons as well too. I wanted them for the little bombs to make later.
You find a good like
I need to know.
10 pounds of bones
Could I also make an
that are
investigation
not completely just.
10 pounds.
check on the pile of bones?
You can.
Let's see if there's any sort of like valuable I can recover.
Do I have to make a separate check to find potential tooth for what I'd asked for at the beginning?
You will, and you will have to roll within a DC.
Okay.
You will now see Eula starting to strike poses in the mirror.
I rolled a 21.
Nice.
You also kind of see a lot of really sturdy bones.
Any like scales or anything?
Not.
It's mostly decayed flesh.
Yeah, it was mostly a dragon of death that is mostly decayed, like
Like
strips
it's
of flesh. So
been
that
peeled.
will require
Disgusting.
a bit more of like a survival check to see if you can find some of the strips of
Why is
flesh
it purple?
that still have scales.
That's not what I'm going for. I would like to walk up to the dead dragon's head and yank one of the big teeth off of it.
Alrighty.
Can we just take... Eula just says, like, when you're grabbing the tooth, could we just take the head?
Look at the fucking size of this thing. It's huge.
Gestures to hips.
I mean, listen,
With
we know
multiple
your
bags.
hips can go.
Do you want to break it up like an archaeologist and cart it away with us to places henceforth unknown?
No. This bag can actually open up big enough to get the entire head in there, I'm assuming.
Okay, I
Can
potentially
it-
want the tooth.
We don't need the head. We just need the tooth.
Honestly, no. We want to
What?
take a
I
couple
want
teeth.
the
off.
head because I can
That would
mount
look
it
fucking
in
great
the
on our
entrance
wall.
to the room. To, like, the house.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You may proceed.
Shit, I can't argue with that.
What the frick?
We're mounting ahead, guys.
I was just thinking that too, so that when we see the Queen and Aaron Guards, I could just throw it at her feet and be like, "Hi, sorry we're late."
Why don't we do that with the claw?
26.
I do need potential tooth. That is the easiest. I don't have a holy symbol anymore.
Where's yours?
A bit more of your
I
glowy
gesture to
bullshit
where
is
it's
going to
broken on the
start
ground.
happening.
I pick it up. Mending.
That is not really gonna work as well.
So, essentially what ends up
A minute later, DM
with
can decide if it's on.
your psychometry.
You bring me some ketchup.
Hands to the ground. I'm just trying to get a feel for what happened here. Put a dragon here. This place used to not be a catacomb. This place used to be a bit more like a war camp. It was eventually built up to be a much smaller, like, tomb for the deceased in a war long forgotten. Or at least the details long forgotten. However, it's not fake creatures that you had seen here, at least. It's creatures of other races, like giants and things. Piecing together what you previously know about the war, you can assume this was the opposition your mother faced off against. Or at least initially it was. You also can kind of see a vision of a black dragon just every once in a while tearing through this war camp, just taking people, murdering, decimating at least 2/3 of this camp. And with their dead comrades, they kept adding it to the tomb. Eventually, you can see what looks like plans to trap this adult black dragon that you'd seen flying across the skies in the tomb of his victims, so that he may never hurt anyone again. Your vision kind of swirls a bit and it shifts, and you don't see much of the details of the events that occurred. You just see a sleeping black dragon and a rushed build of the catacomb that you stand in today, perpetually surrounded by all he killed. As time goes on, you kind of see a little bit more flashes as the ancient black dragon decays. Starts.
Why did your magic bullshit need to be like, what was this?
Dies. And arises anew as a dragon of death. Incarnate. Eventually, you see a repurpose of these catacombs for other souls lost to a battle. But they're never buried with this dragon. They're always buried away. You come too. And you no longer see a visage of what was in these catacombs. You just see what is now.
Eula, do you know much about black dragons?
DM?
History check.
Wait, can I have my children back?
Which one?
I
One of
don't
them
know.
was vampire
None-
bitch. I
10
don't remember what
total.
the other two were.
I rolled a natural 1.
I mean, they're assholes.
They're dicks.
Apparently, that fucker over there used to be a black dragon.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot of things. Like alive and smart.
I have another hit.
I haven't ate anything, Bradley.
I'm also kind of glad we didn't kill everything in this catacomb.
Is that so? Why is that?
Apparently they were all his victims. When he used to be a black dragon flying over... This used to be a place of a war camp. He murdered them all.
You run another
Does this trigger
investigation
anything?
or perception.
What am I doing it for?
More bones. And other things.
Ooh, nice.
You would have to roll a history check to see, because she was pretty vague with her wording.
21.
19.
Nice.
Okay. Eula assumes that Skara is referencing the war that Eulila was in.
Mm-hmm.
However, the actual memory of hearing of a black dragon decimating a war camp does not ring anything for you. You, in particular, see something very similar in shape to this, however, with a few details changed.
Apparently
Just
it
shush. I had been
desiccated
looking at this one for a while.
the
It
war
looks very
camp
similar to this, however,
by swooping
the
down and
stone in
stealing
the
people
center
and
is
murdering
actually,
them.
like,
And after a
black,
while they
smoky, like,
made
gray.
plans to trap it.
And if you look in
This
the
catacomb was
facets
basically
of
its
this,
prison.
You see that some of
Where
them
they
have been
slowly
carved to
starved it,
specifically have
where it
these-
decayed and died in its own tomb.
Also, you make this about torture for me to buy a new symbol.
And then they repurposed it slowly. And on
Gonna have to make one.
purposely
That's my new
made
goal.
sure not to
I've
bury
been planning on making it with
any
the
of
dragon
their
juice, 'cause that's easier to
comrades
find slash
anywhere
make.
near this dragon.
But I like that one, it's cool.
So then who got buried here?
The people that this dragon desiccated from the war.
I also have my old holy
Which
symbol
were
that
not
Zula basically
actually
for me, so it's just a
many
necklace now.
fey creatures. I did not
Still
see
act as a
many
holy
fey
symbol
creatures
fire,
in
you just
the
pray
vision.
for it.
Potentially. Cool. I kind of like the whole new beginnings thing though, and that's why I was willing to change it.
As soon as you pick up that particular
Interesting.
piece, it like pulsates with like a purplish gray, blackened light.
Nice.
And you catch sight of a very familiar symbol of your god in the facets of the stone inlaid in the necklace.
I'm picking up his original broken holy symbol and casting mending.
Alrighty, you can accomplish that. Aramis, what are you presently doing?
Just sort of listening in on this damn conversation.
Alrighty.
I mean, if we had to fight the rest of us, not likely that they're still conscious of the fact that they were a victim. They're just undead.
At this point, with the knowledge you gave me from the room that we never went into, they sort of became what they are because people neglected the rituals taken after death. To have sailed off and kind of forced them all to be this way.
I also talked to one of them, one of the wraiths, whenever he took my HP away. Whenever he gave me that good finger of ouchies. I don't know how else to put it. Apparently he did some rough shit. So I mean, like, they're not all innocent. Like, that's kind of a potato kind of thing, I guess.
I'm assuming
That's
since
my
Eula's not
Archduke
hiding
waits.
the whole time I was
That was
talking
his
to her
last
that
breath.
she was mending the thing. Do I see it?
Yes. She
Okay.
never specified she
Yeah.
was thinking it.
Kai, what happened to that?
What?
What Eula's mending?
Yeah,
Why
just
is it
kinda have my
broken?
hands like this.
I broke it.
Why?
Because it started glowing, and it felt like that's what I needed to do.
Did you have a crisis of faith or something?
You guys were all unconscious.
Yeah.
It was fucking terrifying. I I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I was going to heal you guys, and then Eula fell, and then it kind of like felt like a big pause, and I felt like breaking it. I broke it, and then Hades appeared.
Hades, you say?
Had a little chat. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of showed me that I'd been limiting myself because I've been trying to be someone that I'm really not. And he told me that I could continue to be a cleric of his, and allowed me to stop limiting myself.
So we had basically the same conversation, just from the opposite view. Got it.
Potentially, he was very nice and brought you all back to me. That's why you're all in tippy-toppy shape, at least physically.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Like, let's be honest.
I mean, I'm feeling a little tapped out.
Honestly, I kind of expected to
Wizard-wise,
have way too many broken bones for getting rocked by a tail. That hurt.
I mean, I'm feeling a little tapped out wizard-wise, but I mean, chunks of my body aren't missing anymore, and I still have my arm, so that's
No,
cool.
my magic feels like it's ready for another fight. I don't want one right now, but I feel like I'm ready.
Exactly.
I mean, if we need to, I can, but like, I'm not exactly rocking a whole smorgasbord.
As we're having this conversation, I'm walking over to the dragon head and I'm like shoving it in one of the bags.
What's your weight limit?
At first I'm going to see about the animal bag of holding to see if it would fit in there, kind of like as a landmark thing.
Okay. Do an Arcana check.
I'm gonna walk around to like the edges of the doors and see if I see any writing on any of them, like the archways.
Alrighty, so
I'm gonna start in this corner.
that corner, and then there's two on the other side. So which one are you going to next? The one directly across?
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna go
diagonal?
here.
Alrighty. Roll an investigation or something or another. What?
35.
Due to the fact that it is not a creature anymore, you do manage to shove it in the bag and just kind of as like a decorative rock.
Yep. It's a decorative rock in the bag now.
32
Alright.
for this first door or archway.
For the first little archway, it's nothing really of interest. I mean, it's a continuation of the catacombs. You do notice that it is like a hallway, actually, and you do notice that there is a trap, like 15 feet into the hallway. But other than that, nothing of interest. Nothing that you're looking for.
Alright, so arch.
Specifically, the trap that you notice is a swinging ram, and you kind of roll your eyes and you're like, are you shitting me? This basic thing, really?
Alright, then I'm gonna go to that other one.
Alrighty, I will need you to roll again. Are you going into these little hallways, or are you just standing at the end?
I'm kind of standing at the end of them and seeing if I can see much.
Alrighty.
Currently 31.
Okay. Are you rolling perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Yeah, that's what I figured you were rolling. This leads into another small room that has 10 coffins and a poison trap right at the entrance.
Yep, no, not where I want to go.
Duly note that, mark it, and you're kind of like, nice. No. Absolutely not. We're not doing this.
Alright, then I'm going to do the last one.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Also love how none of you guys
This
have
particular room, you notice, has a larger swinging ram trap, and on the opposite side is a very tall stone door.
Nice.
With a wrought iron handle that shapes
Baby, I found our door.
and carvings along
What door?
the boards.
Remember the conversation on the way home where we were like, damn, wish there was doors in this shit so we could
Oh,
open
there
a
is
door.
a door.
Yeah, side note, Megan,
I want to try something.
we were saying this whole time on the way home earlier that there should have been doors in this catacomb so we could have opened one and there's just been shit there and be like, sorry, wrong room.
My bad. Close it and run away.
And then I said there would have been like giant doors to the dragon, just open and be like, close it, close it, close it, close it.
It would have been, but
If
you
I was gonna
specified
do
there was
that.
never doors.
Yeah. You just kept saying archways, but if there would have been doors, it would have been hilarious. Just open the door, shut the door.
Yeah.
Alright. Yula, what were you saying?
You wanted to try things?
Yes, that was the thing.
Yula?
I'm going to cast locate animal, or the locate spell. It's been 2 charges in the bag of holding. And I'm going to say dragon.
Alright.
Within, I think it's
5
miles of me. Is there? I know the location of the dragons, the closest one. Do I see anything?
Specify the distance again.
5 miles.
I'm going to actually 5 miles.
Alrighty. Nothing pings.
Nice.
Unless, of course, you want to count yourself.
I don't know. Do I ping?
It's right on top of here.
Oh my god, guys, that's out! Oh, it's me.
Roll an Arcana check.
I mean, because if I'm pinging, we got a whole nother conversation to have.
Can I roll to see if I can make sure this ram doesn't just milly rock our asses?
You can roll a dex check.
15.
Nice.
Or, yeah, no, I think a dex check would work.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Pause for texting.
Pause for dramatic effect. While Bradley writes
What was
with
your
effect.
dex check again?
A 19.
You're saying
You
you
can
need to
successfully, like, just... And, like, secure the actual wire that would have triggered the swinging ram to just...
Millie rock somebody to where it just doesn't millie rock somebody?
So, whenever you do that, however, you kind of just... To the wall as it goes... Single use.
Nice. Really love the fact that everybody else is just doing something. All of a sudden they hear a whoo, whoo. They're like,
This is like a whole ass fucking tree.
and you definitely see something. You probably see it come out the arch, just like, whoof. And you're like, what the
No,
fuck?
because...
Oh, it doesn't?
if
It stays in it? Good job, good job. We
Yes,
love the fact that
because-
it stays in it. You just hear a woof. Ah, it's right there. Nice. We love a good, you hear a woof, woof, woof. Yeah, I'm going to see if
It
I
looks
can
like
see
a fun
anything on
swing
the
set, though,
door.
at this point.
Did that
It
hit the
sits
wall?
on it door.
Did that hit the wall like boom?
It definitely would have made a solid thud, but it only would have hit it like once.
I'm going to sit on it and look at the door. Because where you have the line, I can sit on it and look at the door.
I will need you to
Like
make a
a
dex
thin
check
on
because it's
the
like
ball.
5 or 6 feet off the ground. It's a very large
I'm making on the damn log.
log.
22 to sit on the damn log. Bunk.
Well, let me text Denver.
That's fine. Text Denver that there's another dragon pinging on Denver.
My children.
Hmm?
Do you like my children?
Well,
Why is it Whoosh Vampire?
Because I
Remembering that we have
specified
a-
that he had to fucking fight for me.
Okay.
I was tired of him being a bitch.
Your nightmare is just trotting around in the room, basically. Just goes up to you every once in a while and just...
Your name isn't Steve, is it? You don't look like a Steve. You know what you look like? look like an Avenger. So I'll call you Alistair. Because that just what to me. After you told me that, I wrote it back and did a little more research and I wrote it in notes. Now I have to find the other 4.
You
or the other 3.
can...
Swifter than an arrow, savage and leads in proud glory.
Whenever you name your Nightman officially, he kind of like nestles his big ass head into your arms a bit and just scritches and everything. You are now capable of doing this.
Ooh, you gave me a thing!
Steve, when did you get out of the bag?
His name is not Steve.
It said it was Steve.
Oh, that's cool!
Whenever you announce that its name is Alistair, you see on its bridle,
It says Alistair now? Nice.
the little word Alistair just kind of burns itself in the fire that makes up the nightmare's mane and tail. Just
Nice. We love it. Sexy. Do I sit on my log to read the door? I am intrigued.
Yeah.
He has a nice steed. We get it. Do I get to sit on my door?
He's on a log with a
See if I can
log.
find this in my spells so I can add it to the thing.
Scara is now sitting on a log with his own log.
No, I'm not. I am sitting on the log to read the door. Or see if I can read the door.
essentially, it is going to mostly be used for Alistair. But the the first paragraph isn't what you listen to. This is what you listen to. This.
Oh dear, 5 or lower. This is what this is from. Would you like to double check? Because this spell works a little different than what it says in yours?
Yes, because this is actually a higher level spell than I think. Let me see.
Cool, cool.
Is that Megan's chocolate that you're eating?
No. It's
No.
a gift that Megan gave me. It's
Oh,
my
yeah.
Valentine's gift.
Yeah, she gave it to him last night. It's a DM sacrifice and he didn't eat it.
I ate one of them.
Oh, did you?
Nice. We love that 50% off Valentine's Day chocolate at your gift.
At least I didn't say it had to be expensive.
Hey man, if it works, it works.
I was like, Megan bought that for herself.
No, she did
No,
not.
she did not, apparently. It's a good chocolate, at least?
Well, hold on.
Is that what I need to know? No.
What?
No. I'm very excited. I could get to summon Alistair. It's pretty cool. Good job. I'm very excited.
Yeah, so this is
Different.
the same.
Oh, same
You
thing.
only listen to this part from you control to the bottom.
Got it.
The top part, fuck that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be for like a thing. Cool. That's nice. I was like, he's not any of those things. It's fine.
Wasn't there some sort of thing we could decode in the place where we
Oh,
talked about it?
can't read it telepathically. That's cool.
Never mind.
I know.
What did you say?
I
I
said,
didn't
was
hear
there-
the words that came out of your mouth.
Was there some kind of thing we could try and decode in the room where the dragon did?
Wow, I wonder where Scarrow went.
Come now, you don't have to be mean about it.
I heard you say disarm ram trap, and I was like, there's no way this big ass.
And then I said, can I sit on the log to read the door? Where if you listened to Megan earlier, she described that there was a room with a door with a lot of writing on it.
Well, fuck you too, I guess. I want to walk up to Scaramouche and put my boot on the log and be like, so what you reading, buddy?
I don't know, she hadn't told me if I could read the door.
That's just a primordial or giant, and we have to read it for us again.
Huh?
Presently, you are capable of reading the door because you notice it's in common. That's about currently all you notice. At the present, like as you're reading this, it doesn't really say how to open the door.
Nice. What does it say? Exit here!
It essentially says something in a bit of an older common that's a little bit dry to understand.
Okay.
Only those worthy may open. And it just essentially says that, but basically worded differently at least 4 to 5 times around this door. It doesn't say much.
Just kind of looking at it, I'm like,
That's all it says.
do you think you're worthy? Do I think I'm worthy? How are we worthy?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ritual cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Alright. 10 minutes go by.
The scare just going, how do I know I'm worthy?
Alright, is the door magical?
What
No.
the fuck?
No. During
Alright.
that time,
Well,
I would like to sneak off.
technically no. No, it is
I'm gonna
not.
try and open it with Mage Hand.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
No.
I'm gonna try and open
Mage
it with
Hand
my
can only do, like,
actual hand.
10 pounds.
God damn, this is a heavy motherfucker.
His literal stone door.
What the fuck?
Okay, I
Let's
have.
see.
While this was being detect magic, I would like to sneak off for a little bit.
Roll a stealth check for me.
I have another solution. Gather around, everyone.
34? Alright. Whenever everyone's away, I'm going to cast Identify
Alright.
on myself.
Okay. Don't think that will.
That does stuff on people.
I know it does stuff on people. That's why I ask you about it all the fucking time. But pause while my phone has a stroke.
Yeah, this is just a sheer stone door, right?
Big ass stone door.
Like there's no gaps in it or anything? Like not even big enough for a bucket pit?
Nope. This son of a bitch might as well be damn near glued together. Yeah, so if you read the bottom, it explicitly states
Yeah, I know.
when you do a creature, it only...
I know.
Yeah, okay, cool. As long as you know.
Yes.
Kai, what are you presently
Does
doing?
I want to use
are
one of
affecting
my-
your body.
Diamond does things to cast Greater Restoration to get rid of the fucking HP shit.
Alrighty.
So it's big. So I have 146 now. Look at me go. Because it was 128 because the bullshit.
And then I'm going
Sick
to...
of it.
I have
I think I'm wiping
217.
it off on accident, so...
I
When
want
did
to
it
look,
go in?
and I want to look around the room for any written language or anything like that
Alright.
before heading over to the door.
An investigation check for me.
You don't know there's a door. You don't know what's in the archway.
Before I head over to Scarra and Aramis.
Before you head over to where you heard,
Sarah, what you currently doing?
looking at the door, being like, what makes me worthy? What makes us worthy? Trying to think and be like, what would possibly make us worthy? The mirror, we had to be nice to ourselves. What makes me worthy
You know this
to
magic
leave
stick?
this catacomb?
You know this magic
What?
stick I found can cast a spell that lets it pass through walls, right?
I am very casually, very focused in my own mind. If you said it, Scare's like, what?
Okay.
Not trying to move past your very nice magic wand. I believe you have a great
This is
new
just
magic
Scarra's
wand.
like stuck in
Scara
Scarra's
is
head.
very focused on what would make
Okay, apparently we need to worry about what makes us worthy.
what's on the door.
What are you currently doing? Also, Kai, you'll be the next one.
What makes us worthy?
Try the next one for what?
Are we just gonna start chanting this in the room? What makes us worthy? What makes us worthy?
What are you currently doing?
Writing my items on a little card so it's easier because there wasn't really cute stuff in here to write down.
Okay.
That is what I was doing. So now I know what's in my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to do.
Alright, now that you have the thing with Alistair sorted out, do you do anything else?
I guess we have to figure out how to get out of here. So now that we've sorted out stuff, I've got bones for my things. I have
Did you
stuff.
guys leave the chest that had the gold in it? Like just empty
Yes.
chest there?
Yes.
Cool.
Should we take
Well-
the chest? Where do we fucking put the chest?
There
Or
was
back.
something else. I'm just waiting.
How much is
Alright.
the chest worth?
Alright.
Good, we sell the chest itself. We sell the empty chest.
So it's sovereigns.
I'm kidding.
I rolled a 29 on my investigation.
For, yeah.
Languages or anything else in the room.
You don't notice any languages in particular.
Hey,
Like,
but not technically
you do
you
notice
have
some like
these right
claw
now.
marks and everything, like
do
just
what?
on the walls. And
You
you
took
can
those
assume
out of my
it's from
room.
the dragon being a cunt.
Why I didn't. Not on me.
They don't seem like they would line
I
up to
did
be a
not.
big picture or anything from a distance.
In
No,
fact, you
nothing
definitely
of
said
the
you took them
sort.
out of my room.
All right.
I don't remember.
Then
saying
I'm
that.
going to go over to the
That's
chest.
way at the beginning of this book.
You can put them in my bucket somewhere.
Head over to the chest.
Do you want them in my bucket?
I'm going to pick up the chest. How big is
Come
it?
on, you if you
About?
want. What did I do again?
It's not very big. I'm going to slide it into the bag and hold it.
Sorry?
You now have an empty chest. Alright. I'm gonna make a big, quick round of what is everyone presently doing. Kai, what you got?
I was going over to see what Scare was doing, watching him mutter to himself. How am I worthy?
Alright. Aramis, what you got?
Aramis started muttering, how are we worthy?
I appear to be in deep pondering. But the truth is, I'm also wondering the same question. I'm also wondering. But mostly, I'm wondering the same question, but I'm also wondering, could I cast Passwell on this?
Why is Kara so focused on the question?
Scarrow, what is going through your single brain cell?
I would like to make an Arcana check.
Once again, being like,
Arcana check.
how do we become worthy? Hey, look,
Have
Kai
you tried anything with this door, or are you still sitting on the log swing?
No, I am sitting on the log swing. Currently, I have not decided to get up to try to touch the door.
Alright, what you got?
13.
Well,
That door really is looking doory, doesn't it?
that is a fucking sturdy door. That's a nice door. It looks old. It looks like it barely moves.
Give it a sturdy kick.
It does sound like there is hollow space on the opposite side.
Okay, well then we have to wait for the dragon lady to get back.
I'm just gonna.
Where did you go?
I finally just sitting there. I'm like,
Where did you go?
Where did you go?
That's the
Great,
question.
now she's dead.
I'm gonna get off of the log. Do I need to roll to do my little whoop off the log?
You can.
Yep.
You can roll an acrobatics check if you desire. For
Failed.
the fanciest of
Who
it.
knocked over my children? Did I knock over my children?
Probably.
22 to get off the log.
Alright.
You fool.
You can flavor that as you please.
I just kind of wanted to be like a little whoop, and just kind of very dramatically, just kind of like woo off the log.
Alrighty. What
Short
is that?
short ass bitch just really went. Oh no! Wait, how high did you say it was off the ground?
It's about 5 or 6 feet off of the ground.
Nice. I'm just gonna flip, like roll forward and flip off. So instead of like jumping, I'm just like, it just kind of. It looks like Scared just went. I'm done, but he really just kind of whoop and lands on his feet, and then he's gonna walk up to the door.
He's gonna go like.
Gonna walk up to the door.
Alright.
Grim.
Alright.
How are we supposed
26.
What did you do?
Alrighty. We will discuss that in a moment. What you doing?
I walk over there and I see them
Trying to break the
doing
door.
why are we worthy? Why are we worthy?
How
And it's
rude.
Or
scary.
they are, I don't know.
Yeah, and
Or
I
guess
see
he was.
Scare like jump off and start going to the door, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just walk up to the door and I just start pushing.
It does not give.
Okay, so another roll here. I
Is
have
it
an
a
idea.
door?
It involves this
Are we
stick I
supposed to
found.
call it? It's a bull door. We didn't read the damn sign.
I'm
You
going
motherfuckers
to,
at the other
okay, and I start pushing it. Is there handles on this?
Yes.
Yes, there is one wrought iron handle. It is like metal, and it's got a circle door handle.
And then I slide over to that and I start pulling.
No.
That is funny though.
She goes, wait.
Okay, now the roll here. I'd like to present an idea brought to you by Aramis, the wizard. The stick that I've found has a spell encoded to it that lets us pass through walls. Can you guess what it's called?
Not that I want to be a dick. Am I actually hearing him say this since I definitely went grim before they started
Yes,
doing any of it?
because this is in the process of forming, so it's kind of like a.
K. Just don't want to be a
Okay.
okay. Not wanting to be a dick and constantly being like, I don't hear what you're talking about, but
You do hear this one.
Scara is very big in. I'm not here. Sorry, yes.
Can you guess what the name of the spell is?
Oh my god, is it past the wall?
It's pass wall. I can cast it on the door, and if it works, we can just walk through the door.
Hey, Aramis, I don't know if you know this. It's a door, not a wall.
It works on any solid surface.
You said past the wall.
That's what
This
it's
is a
called,
door.
but it would technically work on solid surface.
A passage appears at a point of your choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface, such as a wall, a ceiling, or a floor, within range and lasts for the duration.
Wall, ceiling, floor. None was door.
But it said stone or wood.
If you think about it, a door is just a wall on
That
a hinge.
moves, yes. Technically.
Does my grim psychometry kick in at the dumbass statement?
We'll continue with your
I
thing.
know.
Your grim psychometry will be last.
I know.
I need to think.
She's good.
Alright, so your thing with your spell?
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing it?
1 second. I think I have one more spell that might work that I think I can cast for free.
Okay.
Are we just going to try to magic our way out? Because it was fairly easy to get in. Is it not just similar to the way we got in to get out?
No, because the mirror said be nice. This one says be worthy. Those are two totally different words, different meanings. We don't have to be nice to get out. We have to be worthy to get out.
Okay, I would like to use my staff of the Magi to cast knock.
Alright. Which does?
Hold on. The door can be... Choose an object you can see within range. It can be a door, box, chest, blah, 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 blah. A target that is held shut by mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked.
Okay.
If you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which it can be open and shut normally. It also does make a really loud knock, though.
Okay. Let me see how this works. Will probably take place right around the time that your psychometry will. What do you other two want to do?
I'm going to start tuning to an item.
We're gonna sit here for an hour?
No, you don't have to sit still for an hour. I'm just going to start the hour-long process that it takes to attune.
Neela just went, they got it.
They got it.
Is Eula sitting on the log, or is she just standing there like, ah?
This is a casting
standing
time
there.
of one action, so I'm fine with taking a short rest to get some spell slots
Okay,
back.
so I'm, I guess, confused about how this is set up. The dog?
Okay, so
Sorry,
The log
I-
is literally right by the door.
Okay, so you go to sit on the log. Little log swing.
no, I don't really care. So y'all are here. That line is where the log is.
It's a very big log.
It is a very big log. There are very big trees in this world. He cut it free to like have it swing already, so it was like a one-time use.
So now it's just sitting there.
It's just hanging there like 6 feet off the ground.
Why is it? Okay, go.
5 to 6 feet. And it's just there. And then there's the big ass door. The big ass door is like 10 feet across. That's not 10 feet.
You don't reach 10
You
feet,
don't
but we
reach
get
10
it.
feet.
Your wingspan
Got
is
it,
not
though.
that long. Good try, though.
I believe.
Good job.
But no, it is a very large door. And it is probably, give or take, like 15 feet tall.
Nice. Big ass door.
And it's like normal door shape. It's like, woo. And then the handle is on this side. And it's got a little circle. And then there's like a stone on the side that has the writing on it. Now then. So, are you guys taking your short rest so you get more spell slots back? Or are you...
Can I see my attunement card?
This will not take place unless you do the hour-long thing. So have you guys discussed whether you're doing it? Because I know you just said you're starting the process.
Yes.
And I know Aramis
As long
just
as we're
made
just
the
like walking out, yeah.
like Aramis just made the comment of casting knock.
I'm just sitting and I'm waiting. I don't plan to take a long rest.
Short.
our short rest. But I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to see what I'm going to wait, keep a lookout, just kind of see what happens.
So what are y'all doing presently? Because I know you're in the middle of grim psychometry. You're doing what?
I wanted to, I guess, talk later, but they wanted to try to open the door in magical ways first.
Alrighty. And you, are we short resting it or are you doing your spell?
I'm doing the spell first.
Alrighty.
The casting time is 1 action.
Yes, this is going to... The effects of this will take place after that. Because presently, Scare is up against the door, like, doing thug fizzle shit.
He's trying to find out some shit.
He's also doing magic shit.
He's fingering the door.
To open the door, you must be one with the door.
That's really what they did.
To open the door, you have to show the door a good time.
Bradley.
No, don't ever say that again.
Bradley, you're out of spicy comments today.
Bradley really just pulled the "can I seduce the door?" No, can I? Okay, let's go.
Well, Sarah tried it first.
So, this is almost a continuation of your previous, like, vision of how this place came to be. You see, like, this used to be like a tomb room. It hadn't been completely filled. It had been barely filled, in all honesty. And you see the dragon on the other side of the archway. Sleeping, actually. Which is a bit odd. From what you could tell, it doesn't require sleep. But, I mean, required doesn't mean can't enjoy it from time to time.
Nice.
You see a small group of people slinking into this little room along the walls. You barely notice them at first. It's rather dark in here under a dim purplish light. There's not really a door where the door is now. It was a tunnel. And they kind of slink in to a darkness. You see this a few more times, and it kind of gives the sense that a lot of time has passed. And the more this happens, the cleaner the tunnel they dive into looks. However, you do start to feel a bit of frustration because you can never truly see the faces of these people. It's almost like they have slunk in to the shadows and use them to their advantage. You eventually watch as instead of sneaking around the dragon and going into the tunnel, they come out of the tunnel and into the room. A large group of them, still slinking into the shadows, bearing the large stone door, and filling the archway with this door. Alright, now this is a basic stone door. You later see what appears to be skeletons of this particular dragon try to open this door. Once more you see the people of the shadows handle the skeletons. And not long after, they come bearing stone that has the writing carved in that you read now. However, it's a bit different. It doesn't quite read what you had initially seen. Read something else. Knock thrice. Enter. Hidden between simple message of those who are worthy will enter. There's a secondary message hidden in the common. One that your eyes now know how to read. Because you watched it get added to the archway. Below the shadows slink back in after they knock 3 times. In a triangle. In the central part of the door. And then they push the door open. You hear a faint chuckle as one of them gestures to the door handle. And they kind of whisper amongst themselves, but you get the feeling that they're kind of laughing about there being a door handle designed to pull on a door that is definitely made to push.
I was right the first time.
But you don't know that yet. That is very amusing.
You come back.
Does it come back right to him knocking?
You come back to his thing kind of starting to glow up, and due to the nature of your psychometry, these are happening at the same 6 seconds.
That's what I was saying. Do I come back right to him?
Yes. So what do you do?
Wait!
He doesn't hurt anything.
And then because I'm standing in the middle, just, how'd you do the triangle? There. I'm just gonna, doom, doom, doom.
You now speak
Push.
that language and can use it freely.
Nice. So, doom, doom, doom. Push.
Speak that
Billowing.
language.
A billowing cloud of dust arises. The stone door doesn't get much use anymore.
What fucking language was that? Shit. Look at you.
What?
What fucking language was it? I remember you saying it was in common. Never
I
mind.
know.
I don't want to know.
It is in common. A language hidden.
I have a
Huh?
thought. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep my mouth shut though.
You have a thought?
Mm-hmm.
Can I know it? Text me.
Send it in a group chat. I want to know what your thought was.
Yeah, I
About
want to
me.
know what it is too.
No.
Send it between me and Megan.
We have a group chat.
With you.
This is bullshit. We get left
I know,
out.
right? This sucks.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry about your thing. This was the thing set up. But it takes a slot.
It was a good idea too, because
It
you
was
had
a
to
really
knock.
good
You
idea.
just had to knock it a certain way.
I have more than one way to get into places I don't need to be right now.
I have no doubt. I don't know if this would classify as an arcane thing, though. You would essentially just try to... You go in, and then you're back on the other side, and you're still going in. Does that make sense?
No, but I'll roll with it.
It's not quite an arcane magic. Not the way you're thinking.
It's very wild bullshit.
There you go. I sent it.
So it's powered by the food?
No. Not quite. It's simpler than that. It's somewhere between a literal basic lock and almost magic.
So it's just physics.
Nope. It's very wild bullshit.
It's just a really technologically advanced door.
Yep. You gotta tap these 3 places to let this rock roll down, then it rolls down and hits this pin and this pin.
It's a chain reaction, guys.
I mean,
Illuminati confirmed.
if you have enough science in something, it can start to be indistinguishable from magic.
Ah ha ha! Okay. Eula doesn't know that, but Denver does.
Denver's probably very excited, he guessed.
Very cool.
Yes.
So there's this still billow cloud of just smoke. And, oh my god, this door sucks. My wrists. should probably sneeze because there's a lot of dust.
Yeah, just casually pushing it, and I'm like, that was still very heavy. Do I need to push a strength check, even though I typically nail those and everyone else sucks at them?
This will determine how wide you open the door.
Okay.
Better blast this bitch open.
1.
20.
Alrighty. You open it. It's about halfway to 3/4 of the way open.
I'm gonna get it there and I'm gonna be like, y'all can fit.
Goddamn, this dusty. My eyes been watering.
Like, you just see Scary, he just stops, and you just go, I think you can all fit to the door now.
As Eula's walking through, she's just flapping the wings to move the dust away from her.
Making it worse for everybody else.
Walks past Scara, dust just back into Scara's face.
Okay.
Holy shit. What an asshole.
Thank you,
You take
darling.
a step.
I'm going to check for traps.
Roll an investigation check. You step onto stone tiles. Almost like this is part of the castle.
26.
No traps.
Nice.
I'm going to very casually just kind of twist and then look down and be like, this isn't gonna work. Like in my head, I'm like, it's not funny. No. I'm gonna very casually just be like, you see him really debating something and then he's like,
While we're at that, what are you two doing? I have heard nothing.
I
Tell me
got the
something.
thing. So I was looking at them trying to think of what to do with them. Because I really don't want to take them with me. So I turn around and before I go through the door, I'm allowed to issue commands to them. And I can control them for up to 24 hours. So as long as you guys remember this command, perform the rites to honor the dead that remain here. And then I go through my door with Alistair.
They turn. A little triage of skelebones.
I just don't want to take them with me. I can recreate them later.
But you could name them, and they could be friends.
I have to use the spell every 24 hours to regain control or they're going to attack.
It's fine.
I don't want to do that. That's annoying.
Do the ritual on yourself. 24 hours.
yeah, what are you doing?
Following you guys, I guess. Did you
No
go
comments?
through
No
the door?
anything?
Yeah, I pushed the door open. Of course I went through the door. So does these, like, tiles look very fancy now? Like, it looks like...
They look clean.
Nice.
There are pillars.
So back to my... Should I do it? No, I shouldn't. Should I do it? No, I should. I'm gonna do it. I just very casually go...
Oh, God.
I
Did
I
what?
pull a Eula.
Eula turns around and is like, the fuck did you just do? Is what the look says. Eula is not saying anything. It's like, the fuck did you just do and what the hell is wrong with you?
I knew you would love it.
Prepare to be amazed!
Eula went through the door normal. Scara, no, fuck you. I got through this door. I'm alive, bitch.
You pulled a Eula. How does it feel?
I have to go pee for a second.
You literally made her laugh.
Ooh, I did it so good. I made the DM have to pee. Woo!
I don't know what level of pride you should feel from that. I'm gonna use this moment to relieve myself as well, just so I don't have to do it again. Be entertaining, Bradley. Keep it up. It's amazing.
That's what Eris is doing. What the fuck?
This song is titled Brought to You by Eris.
I love it. Well,
Yeah,
fuck
that-
it. If you're gonna be dramatic, I'm gonna climb aboard Alistair.
We are the knights who say,
Climb aboard Alistair. Did you see? She gave me a spell that paladins use that I can summon him.
Who, God?
Alistair. My horse. The night tanner. The broadback.
Oh,
Which is fucking cool. I didn't know it was a thing 'cause it's only for paladins.
So what language do you think I got, Bradley?
I don't fucking know.
You already knew.
My intellectual capacity is with manipulating the natural world around me, not with speaking languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a scare thing either. That's Rain. Rain now has 9 languages.
Good for you. Why the fuck do you need that many languages?
Because I'm not a literate.
You know, fuck you. Also not illiterate. I can read things in Common and Infernal. You know who was illiterate here? Fucking scared to get in because it was in Primordial. Is that what you can read now?
Mm-mm.
Good. 'Cause that's the one I'm teaching you.
Mm-hmm.
But you were illiterate, you couldn't read. Excuse me.
PDA.
Nuh-uh.
You didn't say anything. It's technically not public.
I saw it. And this is gonna be public. It's on camera.
Nuh-uh. There was not any PDA. He aggressively smashed his face to mine.
Softly. With those lips. What is in the background of that video, Bradley?
I don't know.
Bradley?
I don't. Well, I kind of know, but I don't know why it's doing that.
Bradley, was it humping someone just then?
Probably.
No,
Ow!
it's glitched.
I am sorry, Chaos wins.
It's
Denver. Denver. Could you get in the fridge
okay. Yeah, no. Now
Get
that
one
I
of my
looked at it, it does kind of
calzones
look like that.
and put it in the microwave for me? It's on the second shelf.
They're cheesy bread things. They look like
Both?
quesadillas.
One.
This one. Love me.
No, you just bit my titty. What makes you think?
Calzone? What's the pizza?
Hey, come on,
Get
go. What's
up.
with the calzone over
You
here?
don't get to
Like
bite my
calzone.
titty in
No,
and be like,
yeah,
love
like
me.
that.
Yep, yep, I
She tried to pinch it.
did. Okay.
Okay, so now that I'm not dying anymore.
I haven't done anything to you.
Put it in there for 30 seconds. Okay.
It has an instructions on it.
He's
The
like, oh,
box.
Yeah, the chocolate's down at the bottom. I love sweet.
Take it out of the box is the first instruction.
oh, it's a whole big book. There you go.
I feel like I should be allowed to leave it in.
Huh?
Of course.
I feel like I should be allowed to leave it in. This is a violation of my rights.
Box has clear instructions. Take it out of container. Denver in container. 30 seconds. Box. Pretty sure it says 2 minutes.
Putting it in the box is time.
Love you. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Really?
I love yay.
Oh my gosh.
We're not playing the bing bong. You fly across the room every time. Sit up. You're not the Weeble Wobble baby. You know how to sit up on your own.
But you're so much comfier.
Be happy in your own
What the
chair.
fuck was this?
Wait for me.
Why did you throw things? What is this?
Some form of chocolate.
You'll get
It
going.
bounces.
It looks weird.
You look weird.
I know, thank you.
Alright, so.
You know what
Back
I'm going
to-
with this shit? I mounted out there. We're just fucking riding this shit out. Boom. Like, motherfucker, I look great.
Scara. Hey, I made it. Kai. On a steed.
Alrighty. Now that we're all back, can I have another drink?
I made choices.
Please.
Oh my god.
Megan wants a pib.
Please.
Hello.
Please. Please.
2 people on that side of the table on their
1
phones.
second.
Megan wants a pib.
Would
1
you please
second.
get her a pig?
I'm
Thanks,
doing something like very important D&D thing.
DMD.
Can I also receive a pib?
Okay, this is you. One of
It is a little difficult with cameras.
Yeah. What elegant set.
How high?
Oh shit, speaking of fire, I have drugs. We're gonna eventually at some
You did not just go, oh hey, speaking of high, I have drugs.
I want to eventually use them, but
Back in
then it
text
kills
message
us.
form.
I'd rather not die.
Pause! I have to think!
This is why I didn't give you the drink as soon as you asked, by the way. Do you understand now?
Calzone.
Bread of cheese.
I like unfolded calzones.
Pizza. This has no sauce.
It's just bread and cheese. It's just cheesy bread.
It's just cheesy bread.
It is just cheesy bread. Holy
There
shit.
goes the ice cream.
No.
Steamy.
Yeah, be fast. Speed, man.
It, unfortunately, this will not be speedy.
Let's make it speedy. Come on.
You can push your shit out faster. Fuck.
What the fuck?
It is a clam.
Someone told her that her hair was really nice today.
Yeah, someone was like, I really
Looks
like
like
your
it
hair.
was
I'm
messy on
jealous.
purpose."
I wish that my hair looked like that. Because it looks messy, but it looks like you meant it to be that way. And I looked dead at her in the bathroom and went, I woke up.
It's just because the part
I woke
decided
up
it
like
was
this.
curling today.
I'm gonna take the second option.
I need to roll it.
Fine, and just text me the thing.
We're all a seven.
Are you trying to fly up and look
Nope.
exactly like you, Lila?
Nope.
I heard fly. I heard go up. And then how high?
Something fly. You
That's
got
my
really high,
salt.
didn't you?
That's fine. I'm fine.
What is it?
Can you see what that number was?
Yes, I see it. It's fine.
You
we're
were
fine.
probably hoping for the chance of it being lower.
Yeah, I was.
Megan?
But the other one was guaranteed at least 12. The other one with the second
Did
one,
I
got
just
one.
watch you try to put the D100 inside of the
No, I like
square?
to balance it because then I can do this.
Okay.
If you want to describe anything that happens because of that, I guess you can. Visually.
We have to wait till the other one's here.
Can I have nibble of cheese?
There, I've been trying to cool this one down already, too. It's hot as fuck. It does not cool down.
It's not that bad. Immediately shoves it in your mouth.
I'm a wimp.
After that, I'm doing
No, you take another
that.
shot, but
As soon as that's done, I'm casting another spell.
What?
hot as fuck. Exactly, see? Hot as fuck. Cheese ball. Well, that reminds me, did I tell you about the sad horror story that I dropped the pizza at work the other day? It was horrible. I had the most prettiest pepperoni pizza.
Where do you cast that?
I thought they dropped it.
I
It's the first
dropped
level
it.
spell, and I get to cast
I
it
went to
once
put
No,
it in
for
the
free.
box,
The other
and I got
one.
caught
Oh,
on the hook,
on me.
and I dumped it inside
Why?
the box on the bottom, and all the cheese fell off.
I'll need an explanation.
In case
on
he's
that
like,
one.
I would have
Did I
bought that.
click the
and
right?
just
I'm pretty
take
sure I
the
clicked the
cheese
right
off,
one.
and said,
If
"No,
I
thanks,
didn't
threw it
click the
away."
right one, then it's the other one.
And I already wrote it off.
Yeah,
Wait.
look it up. The other one I cast on it was the thing I cast on the dragon is Feeble Mind. Look up that spell.
Okay. You could just tell me why.
Here. That's why. Make sense?
Well,
We will describe what occurs.
upon Aramis's return, Here too, sir. Where'd you go? You go to the Aramis for a second.
He's probably in the fucking
Camp.
in the camper. No, Nico is. Tooser's probably in the camper.
No, he's in your room though. I can see him. He's
Oh, I can see him. He's just sitting on the floor.
Nice. He did fall asleep.
Did you look at your
inside the
Snapchat
camper
video?
thing.
No.
So.
I sent you a video of him in the camper.
I took a picture. It is very cute.
Cheese pull. Don't break my cheese. My cheese.
Eat the other half.
I don't want to meet him in the middle right now. He's whore's eating my cheese. Give me my cheese. It's not a piece of spaghetti.
Oh no, you don't have to. You just punched him in the head.
Did not punch him. He is the one that went down towards my arm. Stop it! I don't know if you're kissing me or biting me, and I don't want either.
Where'd you get that?
Aldi.
It tastes bad.
Tastes bad?
I said it doesn't taste
Oh,
bad.
definitely.
It doesn't taste great.
I thought he said it tastes bad too, and I was like,
She fucking loves these.
It tastes like shit.
I will eat this thing all day long.
She keeps getting panicked, but all I've done is.
I think it would be better fresh, honestly. I think that's what it's missing for me.
What?
A little bit of salt on the front top.
You know what Nimmer's problem is? He didn't dunk it and submerge it in garlic butter.
Honestly, that probably would make it taste good for him.
Not what makes anything pizza related taste good. Y'all can fight.
That is why he said it needed more. He didn't submerge it in garlic butter until there was nothing but garlic butter.
No, I expected a saltiness to it. It literally just says it needs salt.
I know.
Fight me, nerd.
No.
Do you know why I did that though?
So I assume we're cutting this part out of the video.
I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but I could.
Cool. So yesterday, what?
1 second before we go any further.
Right down the time.
What a party yesterday?
I need time frames.
8:33 p.m.
1:42.
Well, I got it here.
40.
1:40. I'm back. Didn't get up a bit.
You have to fight.
What about yesterday?
You have to fight a gelatinous cube. It is your
What
turn.
about yesterday?
Eat it.
Fighting a gelatinous cube. All right.
Is he stealing the gelatinous cube?
That's
Right.
disgusting.
Nice.
Good for you.
You only for half of it. Are you bitten it down? No, full. More chocolate.
Want it back?
What about yesterday?
Was it completely necessary to be like, oh, the Laura is basically sitting on his face?
Yes. Yes, it was. We had to point into perspective where Alara decided was important
Listen,
to
we
climb.
have to have our girl moment at some point because this bitch is already like, don't get hard, don't get hard, don't get hard.
Oh, look. I'm gonna roll this.
She read me say you're 134 years old. You
That's
can
what I
take
needed.
control.
Exactly.
Hear that one.
Thought it was amusing.
What she didn't read was luckily the fact that I
That one
wrote
would've gone
some
to
of the
what's
shit that involved back 15 years ago and not in common.
Okay, I don't want to do this.
Good job.
And none of them were in Elvish either.
There was one in Elvish. I'm like, oh shit, he knows this one.
This motherfucker really said, y'all can't hold nothing against me. I'll tell everybody again.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure that's the correct number.
Slow to note.
Hi. Hi.
20, 30, 40, 46. I mean, honestly, the
Thank you so
better
much.
option was to go with these. I just don't know why I didn't.
Smash it in my back.
Yeah, babe.
I did.
Babe, I can.
More. How it
I was gonna ask for the other one.
Yay.
Full butt.
I think I heard a toilet flush.
Yep.
Oh, I think Denver kind of wants to read the letter Alara gave Rain, because I definitely did not talk to our DM about doing that. I just did it.
Yeah, we saw you. I want to do it.
I will hand it to you at a later date, or you can go in there and grab Rain's notebook, and I'll hand it to you now.
Nope. Right now, Aramis is coming back.
Later date. It don't matter.
But
It ain't that important. Whatever the fuck that bitch told you.
I mean, she just said, I don't want you around. But in more dramatic terms.
Harsh.
I'm being
Elliot?
sarcastic.
What's up?
I
I
have
actually really do care because it implements
One more
into
request.
the story very well.
a thing of brown sugar cinnamon pockets.
The what?
Behind you.
Oh, I was like, what? I was very confused.
He's eating my breakfast snacks, babe. Fight him.
No.
Don't attack against him.
I'm out of bones.
Sit down so we can keep going.
Nope, we're done for today. We're done.
I would like to reiterate, I did not say I don't want you around.
That's close enough.
That is almost exactly what you said.
Alright, are we
No,
about to get back
I
into
said
it?
don't get close to me.
We're about to get back into it.
There we put
I was mostly referencing emotional. I assumed I wasn't going to keep you from
He took that very literal.
noticed.
Alright, back.
Back to Scara dramatically going.
Alright.
Hey, I made it!
Eula doing the look back. And just goes,
Keep doing this quickly. I can't hear.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I was trying to get like a grip on it to do it that way, but it just didn't.
It
work
wasn't
out.
working.
Yeah, no. I have hearing loss on my left side, so I couldn't hear Denver.
He's
No.
gonna give.
That has the icky cheesy oil.
it just has some oil on it. It's
Icky
butter.
cheesy
He
oil.
doesn't want it on his Pop Tart.
Icky, cheesy oil.
It's butter.
Icky cheesy oil.
It's.
Garlicky icky cheesy oil.
Get your gross ass cow cell
Alright,
butter away
wait.
from me.
The cut will be made back in right
147.
now.
No!
So,
Woo!
I'm gonna shut up.
Once again, hey, I made it.
Alrighty.
Eula.
Look at her, actually.
But it's behind, but it's just like a stop and it's a
Are you sure that was the wisest decision?
turn back around.
Is this when you mount Alistair?
Yeah.
Just. Alright.
Fuck it, we being dramatic.
I mumble things underneath my breath, and then I do the thing.
Alright, so basically what you see, that's a visual and somatic spell, yeah? You basically see her do this, like on her own head. You see her just kind of into like an immense amount of pain, and she kind of drops to her knees for a moment before like kind of just... Okay. Alright, we're good.
The fuck just happened?
And then I hit myself.
And you recognize the dull glow of a healing spell being cast on herself.
Did you just do some memory bullshit? Without?
No, not that, but it was involving the mind.
God, this bitch is gonna die from my mind.
Doing it again.
What?
Not that.
Okay, I was like,
No.
No, the healing.
Yeah, what?
Nobody knows what just happened. Shut up.
I'm sorry, that was very the healer reaction. You said what?
These bitches!
Okay, so we get it. What reaction does the DM have for us?
Yeah, what do we see? What is happening? We are walking through this
You
little...
hear like a loud roar of conversation kind of dwindle. Down. Down. Down.
I'm gonna do it one
Are you
last time.
fucking serious?
Yes.
This is not in person present.
Oh, I know, it's in my head. I am still just walking, and I am responding. Yes.
I could hear that from where I was.
Good. You should. Do you know what shit I went through? You do know what shit I went through. You felt the pain. It needed to happen.
Courtroom. You've definitely gotten the attention of everyone.
Good to know. That's
Well,
what.
almost everyone.
Did it 4 times.
That's what I plan to do.
The healing.
Hit myself 4 times.
How you looking now?
On a scale from 0 to 190, 142.
I love that thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
So are we going for like the big balls to the wall entrance, or like what are we doing?
No. I'm just like, courtroom. Apparently we need to go to a courtroom. Is there anyone around at all? Can I see anyone?
Roll a perception check.
Go. That's not counting. Good as a 1.
1.
You do see that this hallway kind of like leads into a larger room, and there is a lot of fucking people. Most of them, heavily armed.
Nice.
Prestidigitation on myself. Get rid of everything from the dungeons.
I'm not. I'm just walking in there with
myself up.
myself strapped.
I'm like
Strapped,
fucking
bloody.
nightmare
He's running a
tonight.
nightmare. We're just going in here. Trying to look good. We're like, nah.
No. If we're about to be balling in there, I grab part of my clothing, I pull it, I use the shift move to change.
Please, somebody with clothes.
Oh, what did you change it into?
What do you have?
A gold anklet on my ankle. That's it.
You look hides all of weapons. You look butt ass naked.
Just the gold.
There's a gold anklet on my right ankle, and that is it. I'm not wearing another piece of stitch of clothing.
Once again, I just make it as I'm like very like trying to be serious, but I'm not serious at all right now. I'm just like, why did I once again see her naked? Probably before my sister.
Aramis is doing exactly this. Why?
I am loving this little dynamic of you thought we would be a little too worried. No, we're coming in here like we are disrespecting your place. We are disrespectful, respectfully.
You're not even that.
What is it?
I hate the visual idea of just walking in some
Naked Eula.
naked.
Oh no! I want to say.
I'm getting so much secondhand cringe.
I wanted to.
I love it.
I wanted to say this loud enough so it carries. Why?
Listen, we've all seen Eula's thighs.
I
Look
just
at
want to
her.
show, the court that I have bigger balls than them.
Woo! I'm gonna walk into this courtroom just being like, yes, ma'am! Like,
Alright. I say Eula leads. I have an idea.
well, I wasn't saying you the leads. I definitely was in the front.
Yeah. Right next. Well, technically I was in front of you.
Okay.
So,
If there's
I'm
a
like
door,
maybe
We are like,
half a step ahead
we are
of you.
like right
Set up
here.
your walking order, bitches and
We
bros.
are beside each other.
I am in the back.
It's like right there,
Is
like
there
a
someone in the
half a step in front.
Yeah.
Oh my.
If there's a door, I say we burst through
Technically
it.
speaking,
There's not a door.
We already burst through the
Sarah
door.
is naturally faster than
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would be,
Unless
unless I slowed myself down, we would be perfectly in line.
Alright. Perfectly in line.
I'll be perfectly in line with the naked ass person.
Actually, technically speaking, regardless,
Yeah.
unless you slow down, you're gonna be in.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I could slow myself down to being right
Yeah.
there beside her.
Alright.
I'm a bad drama mama. That's what I'm imagining going on.
Oh yeah, no. Get the track ready, Bradley.
Definitely.
Aramis,
Play us a song.
let's get the band ready.
Oh god.
Going to reach into the bag of holding and pull out this heart. Have I finished that one and tuning thing yet?
The harp.
That's what you heard.
The harp.
Yeah. Come on, please. Waited long enough.
I don't think it was an hour.
Probably
I don't think
not.
it wasn't.
Alright.
But that would have been so fucking.
I'm still pulling out the heart.
You
It
can
still works
play
as a harp.
Still a heart.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Just
but-
walking and just clapping, being like, yes. while the music plays.
You hear the roar of the conversation just kind of dissipate into
Is there
quiet,
a door?
hushed whispers. No,
It is.
Nothing?
This
It's an
hallway?
open hallway. She said an open hallway leading into a
It
room.
needs to be a door.
Why so you can kick it down?
So I can bust it down!
No, it needs to be a door so we can open it and be like, oh, sorry, wrong room.
Oh, the bathroom?
I really want to play this, but I think
We can have 30 seconds.
will we get copyright spoke for
It
it?
should be
Not
30
if it's
seconds,
more
we're
than
fine.
30 seconds.
But wait.
pause so that I can actually spell a word.
Buddy ass sneak.
With a nightmare. A bloody ass.
One of the worst things I've ever drawn in my life. Y'all are in a very poorly, not drawn to scale hallway here
I can't see that.
that comes out underneath a grand staircase
Into a.
That's fine.
into a courtroom
Fuck
where the
yeah.
throne
Oh,
is
yeah.
above.
I'm about to
the
fucking
stage.
So we
disrespect
just
your
walk in, you see
courtroom.
my ass, turn around, hey!
I am absolutely enjoying the fact that we are about to just bust up in there, butt ass naked, bloody ass prints like always, writing a nightmare, playing music. I'm on and my crown is still there. I am showing up with my crown
There
on.
may not be a fucking door there, but I'm making a sound and putting a lot of smoke into it and look like I busted down a door. I'm using minor illusion and prestidigitation.
Oh, that's a major illusion.
Gotta pop up in this bitch being like, oh, y'all are in a courtroom? I'm royalty, you whore. Like,
Alright,
So court is now in session.
This is our plan, guys. Okay, we need to choreograph how we're getting in here. Alright. I'm feeling prestidigitation to make a loud boom. And minor illusion to throw a whole bunch of dust out into the area.
I am using major illusion to make a gigantic ass door that you can burst through.
Beautiful.
As
Okay,
well as having an invisible band playing a song that I will play whenever we play this off.
Alright. So.
if you want to, I can
Anybody else
shoot
wants
off
to add
all
anything?
of my stars at once in a beautiful little but then you just come back.
Court is now in session. I charge all of you with being assholes for making us take the short way here.
Even better would be if we had Aramis there first, and Aramis was like, now introducing Lady Eula!
Ladies and gentlemen, I present unto thee Lady Eula!
And plus 30.
Let's
Fine
do
with
it.
that? Do we want to do that?
Let's
Is that
do
what we're
it.
feeling? Alright.
Aramis, are you going to be an
Anything you wanna
announcer?
Yes.
Okay.
Use my stamp as a microphone.
Anything else you want to add into that?
Are y'all looking
God.
clean or are y'all...
I'm clean. Everyone else can look whatever they
You're
want.
naked. I'm
naked
still
and
bloody.
clean.
I didn't get that bloody, honestly.
I'd say I'm fine. I'm covered in scratches and dings.
My
and
clothes are
dents
still
and
bloody, and I
A
said
couple
no.
of pieces are missing.
I'm going in here
stuff
bloody.
Like that.
You could be prestidigitated.
But what looks great
I
is
wanna
my
be
hair,
clean.
because we all know I keep that shit looking nice.
I want to be clean too. Oh, thanks.
You are not clean.
No, I keep my bloody ass clothing. Shows off all the tattoos. Rips just straight down the shirts. It's
Yep,
like
I want
great.
it to be pretty.
Can I prestidigitate the back half of the clothing where it looks completely clean on this back half, but it's really dirty on the front?
I mean, it's fully up to you.
I would like to do that. Stealthily, I would like to do that.
Alright, roll a stealth check.
By the way, I picked it up, but I forgot to show it to you. 28.
Alright.
Hold
Just
on.
the back half is clean. The front half is still dirty.
You don't know.
Let me go first.
Give it
I'll
up.
make this introduction fire.
All right. Gonna hang
Alright,
back.
so change the walking order.
Cool, I get to be in the back.
The one on the
God,
fucking
you should
nightmare.
be next to us.
No,
At least
I'm
a little
writing
bit
a
behind
fucking
next.
nightmare.
You want
But
to
like
be
a
in
little
the
bit
back.
behind us,
wants-
but off to the side so we can see when you come in.
Do you know how
Be
you're
seen.
announcing them?
You
I
should
go-
be like.
I
off
would
to the
like to
side, but
walk
still
through-
behind us if you want.
Let me go
Why?
first, and then when I give the
Why
signal,
should I
and
be
you know what
fast?
it is, just pretend you're kicking down a door.
One sec.
You know, it's fine that you fixed the back of my clothing. No one can see the back of my clothing.
I know.
I can.
No one can see the back of my clothing.
Swords.
You can't see your
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, a dagger. You're
I
not
would
seeing the back of my clothes with the
I
amount
would
of
like to
swords.
stride into this room with the
Strapped
confidence
to
of
me.
somebody who
I-
has done
My
their
entire
time.
implication is that faced everything head on, never got an ounce of blood on the back.
Yes. I have Yeah, I get it. But I have 4 swords, a dagger, and a crossbow on my back.
I'm rolling intimidation, persuasion, performance. I'm rolling this bitch out.
Oh my god, walks in and moves rod down, doesn't spin.
We could do that. We could like throw the immovable rod.
Everybody just jumps, grabs to the spin, lands.
Beautiful.
Use the immovable rod as a microphone.
It would stay still. You could just place it in the air and then just you have your hands to move. Oh, nice. We have people talking. All right, Aramis.
I bet you're
the door.
immediately cut off.
I'm going to saunter.
Hang on, we have to actively, like, in character say this. Right. Like, real quick, we're like, wait, Aramis, I think you should go first.
I thought that's what we were doing earlier. That was the in character.
Were we actually doing it in character?
That's what I was playing it in character.
Oh, I didn't know we were.
Just
I
we
thought
doing
that was
it
just
loud.
us.
I was doing
so
it
everyone could hear.
We were doing
Okay,
it loud so
my
everyone
bad.
could hear, but in reality we were
I'm
like...
going to saunter in there with the confidence of somebody who has done their time.
Okay. Well, we have done our time.
Here's
We
this.
fought a lot of shit.
It's helped me with time to time. I'm gonna... Guidance.
Guide myself, too.
Roll a performance check as a group.
Wait.
Lucky for you.
My guidance
I'm
is for me.
proficient in
Fuck
performance.
this shit. I'm doing a bardic inspiration for everyone at this table.
10?
It is a D10 now. Yep.
Then we get to add that to our check.
You get a D10 and it lasts for 10 minutes. You can roll, and then if you don't like the roll before the DM tells you if it succeeds or not, you can choose to add the inspiration to it.
We're going to add it.
Ooh-wee! 16 plus 2 plus 3 plus 8 plus 7.
Okay. I don't know how
Do
that...
maths for her.
18
Plus 20,
26
Go to number.
29.
28. Oh, you said performance?
Yep.
Thank God we have a fucking
I
roll,
got a
because
fuck-
that was a shitty roll before.
I got a 37 of performance.
Did you make sure to only roll your 20 and your bardic?
Okay, mine wasn't that time.
Because you can't guide yourself.
But I have a +1 in charisma shit, so...
That's what you get for traveling with. That's what you get for traveling with a bard for a year.
What is in fact what you get?
What'd you get, baby?
What's your performance?
I'm waiting for her to go around her table like she always does.
Alright, Aramis, what was yours? 37?
Yep.
Beulah.
38.
Nice.
Scara.
36.
Oh!
Kai.
23.
That's fine. It's still great.
I had a plus... I got a plus...
It's because you were on the nightmare. It's a little bit awkward that first time, right?
Just because I'm like, listen, I look cool as shit, but I don't know how
Yeah,
to
you have
perform.
specified that you've never really mounted things before when you rode on Cooney. So silly.
I figured it out a little bit with CUNY. Yeah, I'm just awkward. So like, I'm not fucking, like, I look cool. I'm not really sure how to do a
Alright, so the
performance.
party rolled a 33.
Still
Sorry,
good.
I lowered us so
Still
much.
good. That's still a damn good performance.
That's a pretty dang good
This is gonna come off flawless.
Listen.
You love it.
Party. Come on, party.
Come on, party. In the middle.
Let's get
There we go.
Alright, so what is the official name of this court again?
The
Court.
Gloaming Court, the Unseelie Court.
Go for Gloaming Court.
Gloaming?
Gloaming.
Gloaming.
Do you know how that's spelled?
Like
Do we need to have a name
GLOAM?
for all
Yep.
of us? I feel like we should just for this.
The Vanquishers.
No.
The Fae fuckers.
No.
I mean,
I'll say that one's alright.
Fae fuckers.
No.
All right. What do we need to call ourselves? We need to figure this out real quick. Because it can't just be one of us singled out. It has to be all of us.
the champions. We are all champions. That is actually our
We
title.
want something not too on the nose.
We want something a little bit insulting to people. Just slightly.
Better than you.
Hey, wild bullshit.
Slightly insulting.
Fae bullshit.
No.
No.
They're gonna take forever to workshop it.
We need to like really quick workshop one.
Presenting the moderately capables.
I feel like we're a little
No,
bit
we're
more
highly
I feel like we're
capable.
highly.
We took out a
Champions
dragon
of
too.
Maze in a generation.
Yeah, with the help of a
Several
god.
generations, actually.
You know what? Fuck it. We don't need a name.
We don't need a name when everybody should just know our names anyway.
The Beastie Boys.
No.
One of you guys is not a girl. Yeah. Okay.
We need to do this thing. Later we'll figure out a name. Damn it, this would be perfect time to have one.
We'll retcon when we remember our name.
We don't have to retcon
We
it.
don't have to retcon. We'll just,
We just
this is the
intern.
conversation I had just then. It's like, we need to come up with a name later.
If we're gonna keep doing this, we need
That was in character. Eula was like, we need to think of a name.
Conquerors of
Later.
the Fae.
I just don't think it's too on the nose.
The Fae Masters?
We want something clever, but not too like. We want something clever, but not too like ostentatious. You know, like calling us like the Fae Masters is a bit on the nose.
But shouldn't we really be on the nose? We're trying to insult a bunch of Fae by calling us their masters. We're
Look.
casually going to be looking at a queen and calling ourselves Fae Masters.
The Royal Fuckers.
The Masturbators.
The Royal Fuckers.
Yes.
I believe that the Royal Fucker should be it because you fuck the royals, you are a Royal Fucker. And I'll let you imagine my unit.
Yeah, that leaves me out though. I'm
You
not
want to
royalty.
fuck a royal, my sister?
You fuck over the
Yes,
royals. We do that
sure.
Yeah, we do
plenty.
fuck over the royals.
Sure, want.
Well, we can workshop it later. Let's just do this.
Alright.
That is a good one for later, though.
Alright,
Alright, Aramis.
Alright.
Up the
Y'all
stairs
could
you
be your
go.
own little court. Y'all could be the champions court.
We could.
The fuck off court.
Posing as the third court in the Feywilds.
The
Be
fuck
like,
off
guess
court.
what?
I feel like
We're
the
going
fuck
to be
off
the
court.
ones in charge. Bow.
The Porcelain.
My bad.
The bow to me court.
My bad.
Introducing bow to me.
Give her a second.
That was almost as bad as you could have kept it. Just bow.
I don't know. She didn't interact as bad.
I did. You weren't looking at me.
The Unseelie Court.
No. The new Sealy court.
We're still
The
workshopping.
top court.
No.
Alright,
you
one of us
lost
is
me
going
there.
on top.
Boys and gentlemen
Gave up.
of the Gloaming Courts. Hi. Hi. Welcome to today's AA meeting. I'm your host, Aramis. Come on, you know it's next. You have to say hi, Aramis.
How many weapons just went on this
I'm
man?
so enthused to be here.
Roll. Perception.
I want to know how many weapons just locked on him.
19? That's what I rolled.
21.
At least 2/3 of this court have a weapon drawn, not magic.
It's beautiful.
Damn.
Elaine just.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Just looking like
Elaine in the corner being like, why?
I'm holding back to make sure they can't see me yet.
Breakfast?
Yeah, I-
How many people are here?
So
Damn.
I'm guessing the major illusion's up?
the
The door?
No. The door's still closed.
Yeah, okay, so the major illusion is up and it's a door there. Okay,
No,
got it.
it's simple.
So you just hear that
Right.
through the door.
Damn. Tough crowd. All right. Testing. Is this thing on? I'm gonna do like some minor illusion mic feedback.
Okay.
Like, okay. Do I have your attention, please?
deathly silent.
Man, they don't call you all the Gloaming Corp for nothing. Anywho, introducing Lady, and then that's when you kick in the door. And
Prestidigitating.
the band plays this.
I just bust in there.
And friends.
Yes,
And
friend.
I walk right into the middle.
We like to have fun here.
And I turn around right to the queen. I turn around until I look at queen.
Give her a little wink.
Jeez. So you remember the shitty sketch I had, right?
Mm-hmm. Did we come
Yeah,
out?
so y'all walked out here, all of these nobles are like, here.
Yeah.
There's like a second balcony. Kind of think of it like a grand theater kind of vibe. There's like bunches of people. Most of these bitches have a weapon on. Ready. The queen is on top of this in a chair.
I turn around, I lock eyes.
Give her a wink.
I'm gonna-
hip swish.
I'm gonna walk up.
And she's just sitting here. She sits up and she leans forward and she just kind of like smiles.
Wait,
I use my tail to sit down.
I'm going to
Sup?
follow Eula, just laughing my ass off, and then when I also make eye contact with him, I'm like, "Oh, hi, Auntie! I didn't know I actually lived." Just waving like a fucking dumbass.
I tell you what, fellas.
So mine's just sitting down on my tail.
And she kind of
Looks
sits
at
up
the
a
queen.
bit and she's
I tell you what, fellas. When you travel with a bard for a year, you tend to pick up some tricks. That was, ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
no one else.
I'm going to then just kind of be like,
Court's down in session.
I'm going to then be like, "It's okay, y'all can put your weapons down. Pointy things hurt. You don't point them at people just for nothing."
Guy, what you got going for you?
Nothing.
How many things do I just feel bounce off at this point? Like, mentally. Nothing? Interesting, good to know.
So,
Did anybody just kind of like, when I was like, "Put the weapons
Yeah, what was
down,
the court's
pointy
reaction
things hurt."
with me busting in this
Just-
office?
Elaine's fucking.
Okay. Elaine looks like she wants to die, and she's never wanted anything more in her life at this given point in time.
Never seen so much life
I'd like to
either.
lock eyes with one person whose mouth is just open and just be like,
Red.
don't worry, man. She tend to has that kind of effect on people. Trust me, you're not the only one.
Close
Marco!
your mouth, bugs will get in.
Marco, is that you? How are the kids? For shame of looking on someone so fair. You got
that
that.
for me.
Everyone?
No.
Someone's name is Marco, and they're like,
Please don't let me fuck this up.
Please be high.
Yeah!
So high.
24!
You actually managed to say it to a man. So props, and he just looks at you like, do we all remember vaguely what Aya looks like?
"Yes."
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
looks way too
Shut
much
up.
like Scara.
Ooh, damn. Alright, we're good. That was Elliot. My bad. Look at, I'm sorry, titties.
Them hips don't lie.
No one in my family's bad looking.
Is there anyone sitting
It's
next
genetic.
to her?
No, actually.
Okay, just wondering.
Hey, speaking of which, where's my bing 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 boy?
You're right. Presently not available.
Nice, nice. Bing 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 boy, not here. It's because the last time he was going bing 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 bing. So fuck him. He's not the shadow guy anymore. He's bing 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 boy.
He's big bong.
Bing, bing,
If I ever get to meet him, I'm gonna look at him and go, "Hey, bing 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 boy."
Big bong. Okay, so where is everyone presently, and what are their
Okay.
individual?
Can we use this as like Aya's point of reference?
Put her up on it. Put her up on it.
Do we have a mini for Aya?
No.
No, put the block on it. Just
This is Aya. Aya's on the throne.
Here, use this one.
Is it the barmaid?
no, it's Mariposa.
I am right here, just sitting
Here
down
with I am
on
at
my
least
tail.
with-
I don't know where the rest of you are.
Still-
I stopped right beside you.
Sitting down on my
Where'd you
tail,
go?
staring
I
at
just walked
her,
behind you guys.
I'm still
completely
on
naked.
Huh?
I'm still up
Did
front.
you walk all the way in front of us?
Are you
Because we
like,
came
yeah,
through
I
the
thought you
door.
guys
Door
just-
is at
We
the
had
bottom
the
of
the
the
door
door
is
is
we
like
came this way
here.
and we
We
kinda
busted
turned
through,
around.
stopped here, and turned around.
And so you can put
So
I mean, you
like
could be
right
like here, and you just saw you were walking towards us, and I saw us all go, and you just went,
Oh, that's weird.
"Oh!"
Good evening, ma'am. Is it evening? You kind of, I don't have a very good sense of it.
I don't know what time it is. I've been in a fucking hole.
I'm sorry, is it rude to speak without spoken to here?
It's okay.
No, it's perfectly acceptable.
And then why does everyone in this room look like they want to skin me alive even though I don't have skin?
Because you're new, and they probably didn't know you were supposed to be here.
Well,
She's going to stand and she's going to go to the little bit of like the edge of the balcony.
Don't fall.
I didn't.
We're fuckers.
Lower your guards, everyone.
We're the fuckers.
We have new guests. Honored guests of the Gloaming Court. Dismissed. Everyone else out.
Skirts.
I can see that they never cast us coming. Waka, waka.
As soon as she says that, literally, like, everyone who had their weapons drawn are just kind of like, and fucking dismissing like ants.
The moment I see them start panicking to put it up, I'm like, damn submissive bitches. Like, we just put that shit away quick. There's a lane lever, she also still just like,
Yeah,
Bones.
Me?
you're the only one that'll probably notice.
Nice. For that fucking crazy passive.
Yeah, we love a crazy passive.
It's fucking broken and I love it.
You get to know everything. You get to know everyone.
Because I'm just sitting there quietly observing. Being very observant when I got left out.
I'm making them all look at me so you can look at them.
I get to notice things. My hair's movie. Don't you do yourself too?
And essentially, like, whenever she dismisses everyone, you see kind of Elaine in particular, like, wait to leave, and she kind of looks at Aya in particular, and she's just like, no worries, I'm only borrowing them for a moment. You can have them. I just need a moment's conversation. You can prep up where they'll be staying if you'd like. Probably by the time you're done.
I'm going to real
You
quick.
can come back and retrieve them.
I'm gonna real quick look at Elaine and be like, are we gonna bunk together?
Well, I didn't maybe we just leave the door. Shut the door.
As soon as
Really
everyone leaves,
awkward.
I'm going to look right at her.
Awkward.
Well, that ended an absolutely dreadfully annoying conversation, so I have to thank you for that. She's literally just gonna take this crown off and she's gonna be like, fucking headache.
Still sitting. Let's have some elderberry tea together like we used to.
Of course.
Do you have stairs, or you better like gracefully jump?
There are stairs that's what we came
There
up
is a grand staircase.
on both sides.
You should
It's
gracefully.
like ebony, like stone.
Ooh, they're pretty.
Yes, they are very pretty. And
Love
the color scheme of this place is a mixture of the purples and reds that you see presently on Aya's design.
Honestly, why are we not part of this court? It's fucking hot.
I think we are just then. I think we just got told that we're a part of it now.
We're honorary members. We are members of it now.
Well, I mean, you're kind of part of it, whether you want to or not. So.
We don't know.
Yes, you are.
And as soon as you ask about tea, she's going to be like, of course, come on up.
Can
I take my...
That was under my breath. I'm like, I gotta take stairs. I just want to get a whole fucking cat. I'm walking to the stairs. I just want to get a whole fucking cat.
I sit there, whenever they all walk past me, I'm just like, I stand up, I open the wings, and I go up.
Fucking fly. I'm gonna take the fucking stairs.
What about you, Kai?
I'm gonna dismount and dismiss him for later.
Okay.
I don't want to ride
You see
Alistair up. I just want to come in.
Alistair kind of dissipate, almost like embers of a fire in the wind, just...
Sexy guys just walking away. Nice, sexy.
And whenever you get to the top of the stairs, you see the throne.
Going up the stairs.
Throne almost of ebony glass shards, holding a singular diamond at the top, with a red cushion for, you assume, comfort. You see, however, there is a space behind it, where like a room, like a door is situated, so you see Aya kind of walking towards that. You notice that she does in fact leave her crown just in her seat, just, she's kind of massaging her temples a bit, just
As I walk past them, I look down. I'm like, I agree. Crowns honestly actually fucking hurt.
Looking back, I was like, could I put that in my pocket when she needs?
Do you want to try?
I don't know, because I don't like that. I said maybe, and then you asked like that, and now I'm uncertain.
You gotta talk to the rest of us so we can pump you full of magical steroids.
Yeah, no.
Bardic inspirations, guidances,
You could try
ability
it there.
enhancement.
You're trying to outbeat a perception of a god.
Honestly, what's she gonna do? Kill me?
I wasn't saying that too. That was me as Megan to be like,
I think that might have been the LA bag. It's like, what's she gonna do? Kill me?
I literally just told the Indies.
Aramis, what are you doing? After Eula had kind of been like,
We would kind of went to place.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit. I'm not normally that showy.
she's gonna kind of chuckle a bit. She's gonna be like, you prefer not being either.
did I get a response to me saying, yeah, Crown's actually fucking hurt?
Yes. One moment though. Because I assume this occurred first.
No, my crown definitely happened first. I said it before the whole thing with him trying to say, should I steal it?
Okay.
We kind of went through a bit of a thing.
Yeah, I definitely said it, and then he said, I want to steal it. And then we just went, bloop.
The dramatic interest is not my idea, but we had kind of a thing happen going on here, so we kind of wanted to make a dramatic entrance.
She's going to kind of just look at you and be like, I have always hated the powers they have to make. Be able to take them seriously.
Yeah, it was fun. We died once or twice. That was cool. Learned a bunch of new spells along the way, and the power of friendship and all that crap.
You didn't die.
I mean, we almost did.
Aramis. I'm going to say this very, very, very casually. Bitch, stop telling everyone all of your shit when you first meet them!
The facade is crumbling, okay?
Your facade can crumble.
I'm
You
not
don't know her. Don't tell her that you almost died. You found some shit. You found bullshit. She doesn't even know that.
At that point,
If
all
a
the-
death dragon lives in her basement,
laughing.
I'm pretty sure she can
This
fucking
entire
piece it
conversation,
together.
I'm staring her down.
She's just starting to laugh at this.
Like, listen, I
Going
get
to
it.
continue
I
to
get
just
it.
pay
You
attention
think
to her.
we can assume she knows what's down there. She don't gotta know what the fuck you picked up, man. Listen, there's
I
a
never
war.
told her that I picked up anything. Guess what? I learned spells. I'm a wizard. It's what I do.
Does she
A
know you're a
gabba-de-goo.
Does she know you're a wizard?
She could have fucking figured it out from my giant pointy hat.
He does have a giant
He does have a giant
You
pointy
could have
hat.
been a dick that wanted to wear one. She still has on no clothing.
She's
has
like
something
opening the
ankle.
door, and inside is.
I'm still naked.
Yeah.
Gold band, and that's it.
Look, if the Queen of Air and Darkness wants me dead, I'm pretty sure that wiggling my fingers and going to go alakazam, gabba-de-goo, I will now turn to stone your poo. Will not make that much difference.
Are you turning her
Just
poop?
say it, please.
Very well, ma'am. I apologize. I was trying to make a point. I don't have eyebrows to raise, but you can imagine that I'm doing that right now.
Just Aramis looks dead at Scarab. Scarab, we've had this.
Aramis didn't do anything. It was just her going over. Just damn.
I will call you ma'am,
Scarab.
but it's just because Mama didn't raise me to not have manners.
Did your never mind.
Also, Mama didn't really raise me.
Scarab just didn't. You heard him go, did your?
He immediately admits he had no.
Well, fuck Eula then.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be like, did you? Right after he says, I'm like, Aramis, we just talked about not telling her everything. You in turn tell her you're an orphan, Aramis.
Hey, I never said I was an orphan. You said that.
Aramis, she's a god that's lived thousands of years. She can figure out what you mean.
Then why are we even having this conversation? She can literally figure out everything about me just from, I don't fucking know, being near my presence. I don't know what gods can do.
I have no desire to know everything about your life.
Yes, she's.
What would I gain from that?
I don't know, some
Specifically.
crippling childhood trauma that you could use against me as an emotional
I'm
weapon.
going to very casually.
All I have to do for that is have tea with you.
Oh yeah, no, I can tell you anything.
I'm going to very casually lean over to Aramis and go, she's not Titania.
I'm not Aramis.
I know, but you're the one I could lean to.
I really want to just shout, no shit, she's not Titania.
Yeah,
Do
you
you?
can. I'm just saying.
Do you?
Because
I'm
you
going
said
to
the
do
thing
that.
about she doesn't like, I don't know if she wants to dig into my whole life story and use it against me. She's not Titania.
Well, no shit, she's not Titania. Look at her.
I think the last time I saw Tia, we were told we look very similar.
I was going on like the color scheme, but that was basically.
Wow, dark purple to light purple. Woo, we're having a big difference here. Casually runs hand through hair, stops running hand through hair because he was like,
So,
dark purple.
You guys can have the conversation by the fire at least.
Oh, thanks. I can get warm. Not that I'm not always
I can make you warm.
No. You're literally. You're nice.
I am your problem
Whenever
child.
you walk into the office, you see like there's a tiny portion for like an office surrounded by books and everything. It's relatively put together, a little bit disorganized, but mostly put together with some scrolls and stacks of parchment and everything. You see, however, a majority of this room literally just looks like cushion lounge room with a big ass fire.
Book. I like.
Like,
I'm
Is there
going
multiple-
to.
there's like a small, like, round table that has like some fruits and things and like snacks. But on the opposite side of the room, there's just big ass fire, large plush couch. Like this couch. looks
Real honest.
Fucking soft.
Real honest question.
One sec.
Is she a real family member and has a liquor stash in the back of her office?
But you'll have to ask and find out. But I'm going to do a really poor drawing of this again because that's apparently all I can do. So her actual office kind of is up a step here. And there's the bookshelves, chair. So there's like a stair. Big ass fucking fireplace. Fire. The plushest couch known to man. Circle. Round table. Snack.
30.
Some more bookshelves. Okay, so y'all are here.
Mm-hmm.
Snack table. This is the office desk on a like stair. More books. More books are here, but I didn't describe those. Plushest couch known to man. Like this couch looks fucking soft and there are blankets and pelts on it. Chair, but very squishy and very round. Fire.
Got it.
Small table.
Nice.
Rug.
Once again,
What kind of
liquor.
Plush. Like fuzzy plush.
I got to 30.
You managed to successfully pick up aforementioned item.
Oh shit.
Evens or odds.
Maybe odds be ever in my favor. They're not, are they? I broke it. Shit.
You see a tiny like vine, like this one at the very end, just breaks off with the little ruby on it.
Nice. I'm so glad you finally remembered that.
I had been remembering it. I was waiting.
She was making
Until
you
I picked up
get
something
comfortable.
big.
She was letting you get comfortable.
Nice.
So now you have a crown in 2 pieces. What do you do?
The whole thing in 2 pieces?
No, but that one piece did break off, which means now there are 2 pieces of crown.
Well, they're both in my pocket now, so.
Hey, guess what? You know
So do I.
Yeah.
As soon as you place it in your pocket, evens or odds?
Is this gonna suck odds again?
Yes, it will. You hear it.
That's fine. I'm not letting it stay hanging there? Why does she have such a fragile fucking crown? She said it was heavy. This shit is fragile as shit.
No, it had some weight to it. It was like a good 3 or 4 pounds of just metal and jewels
I
on
was just thinking, how the fuck does she wear this all the time if it's that
Exactly. Crowns fucking suck.
that's fucking fragile?
Your boyfriend said that out loud. Crowns fucking suck.
Alright,
just
so do
a
you like toggle back into the little cozy room or whatever, or are you just like...
Oh, the way it had happened is that we had, like, they had been walking in and I had been walking in too, and I just kind of just slip it into my pocket, fear it's crack, and just keep going. And then it stopped.
Okay.
I just, shoop.
Just, nope.
Just, that's gonna be my later's problem.
That's gonna be future guy's problem.
Your guy will fix that.
Okay, so, you basically see Ale walk into this room and just kind of be like, okay. She's gonna be like, come, I have to close the door because I don't want anyone to hear and I don't want to hear anyone else. They have currently gotten on my very last nerves this evening and I kind of just want them all to shut up and go to sleep.
So it's evening. It's evening. Good to know. Good to know.
Been outside in 4 days. 4 days. 3 days. 4 days. 4 days.
And she's just going to kind of plop on the couch.
Kind of gonna stand in the middle of the room a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Still, same thing as before.
Okay, now that all of that is done and dusted, you said you needed a perception check for the liquor, right?
Yep.
What did you get?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Roll it.
$19.
You do notice that there is a very suspicious looking, like, cabinet, like, towards the bottom of this bookshelf. So, like, 2/3 of it is actually bookshelf, and then the bottom third is a cabinet.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like,
That's what catches your attention for
Yeah.
what you're looking for, and you're like, that's suspicious.
I'm gonna look over at it and go, does a suspicious possible cabinet in your bookshelf possibly have liquor?
Possibly.
I need a real answer, because the amount of shit you just put me through, I need liquor before we have a conversation.
Yes.
Good, I'm gonna go walk it.
Not enough to drink.
No, he's still a baby.
Yeah, yes I am.
Okay, I'm going to assume that you are actually old enough to drink, and not that Tia has put you through so much shit that you feel old enough to drink.
Wait. What is the drinking limit in the Feywild? I didn't know we were saying.
There isn't one
What
in
the
the normal Feywild.
What the fuck?
This is a different. Do you think Aya just lets children drink liquor?
I'm gonna,
Out of curiosity.
He doesn't look like a
yeah,
child.
as I'm pouring,
Does he?
For someone who's
Yeah.
at least 10,000 years old.
Yeah.
Yes.
as I'm pouring liquor,
Never mind.
like, as I'm pouring whiskey in a glass, I'm gonna, like, stop and be like, how old do you think I should be for you to say I can drink?
At least 100.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. I got 90 on that. I just
You're
start,
staring, Eula.
I take the bottle
Where's
with
Zenith?
me.
Damn. Okay, just asking the real questions.
I figured you were starting with that.
I am just going to be sipping my whiskey
That
with
is
the
straight
bottle
up
in hand, glass
What
in the
I say.
other.
My hands have been crossed in front of me the entire time standing up. So where's Zenith?
I could take you to him.
So what happened? You just don't keep your word anymore about you're not going to retake the Feywild unless he's by your side?
I'm trying to get him by my side again. But he is presently at least honorably maintained and not being maintained as a shrub in a prison for crimes he never committed.
Sips whiskey. So who's your fiance?
Here you go.
A descendant of... Pour me a glass.
Oh.
Grabs another one, pours it, walks over, sits direct, just kind of sits like right beside her because I'm like, fuck it, and then just hand it to her. I keep the bottle in one hand, my glass in the other, and I'm like, just let me know when you need a refill. Just sit down by her and drink.
Liqueur.
Pause because I have to actually go on my notes because this name is spelled kind of fucky.
Alright. While you're doing that, I will do this.
Whenever Eula mentioned Zenith, Aya's honestly rather warm expression just kind of chills a bit, and she just looks immensely tired. Insight checks for more, if you desire.
My lower back is hurting for some reason.
Well, don't leave the room. At least just stand up.
I think he's going to have a lay down right there to straighten it out. Well, the best he can.
Aramis just becomes a pile on the floor.
Good on it.
Leave the cat alone.
How is that pronounced?
It's a hard one. I've only ever actually read it. Elbreth.
Elbreth.
But, did anyone choose to roll the
Yes.
insights? Alright, what'd you get?
33.
Alrighty. Anyone else?
For rolling insights, I'm also going to roll it.
Yes, because basically when you started talking about Zenith and asking about the fiancé, Aya just, her rather warm, cozy, demeanor definitely chilled a bit, and she just looked incredibly tired.
Oh, by the way, 19.
You both kind of notice a sense of grief. Never-ending one.
What do you...
Sarah, I will add more to yours.
I will wait until you finish that. For my next comment.
You're cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so fast. Weird.
Man, it scares her a lot.
I just remember I was in just on the boot. I'm down.
Sorry.
What were you doing?
What do you think Eberoth would think about all this? About you two fighting again?
She would probably say that we're sisters and we needed to get along. However, I will not forgive Tia for killing Zeke.
You know, reasonable. But in all honesty, do you want to know the only thing I want to do right now?
Probably rage if I had to guess.
I want to take both you and Titania out back and beat y'all within an inch of your fucking life with the switch until y'all fucking understand the ramifications of what the fuck both of y'all are doing. You've both done bad things. Yes, it's horrible. I don't believe that what happened is what should have happened. But what happened to being the better person? What happened to kindness? What happened to the Queen of the Feywild?
Now you Queen of the Feywild. You lost everything and everyone.
You know, that's
now I
nice.
offer refuge from Tiandra's ideals that have her in such a chokehold. She's a queen to exterminate all who stand in her way.
Oh yes, she's a racist fucker, beyond any shadow of a doubt. When's the last time you went out? Both here and there. When's the last time you hid everything and just became the lowest of the low? Because guess what? I think it's been years. I think it's been thousands of years.
And yet I know you're wrong.
Then you should also know.
How else do you think I find the people who need refuge the most? Especially considering her kingdom is built on the slender of my name.
Oh yes. And I plan to have a wonderful talk with her as well, if possible. Unfortunately, you get the first brunt of it because it wasn't until halfway here that I've got more or less everything that I needed to have this conversation. Then you should know how many people are sitting there that have nothing to do with this, that have years removed, and that will die horrible, horrible deaths because of this.
And you should know that while I fight poison, that's not why I'm raised in Arden.
Oh yes, I'm very well aware.
These people are fighting for their beliefs and their freedoms. Because regardless of how you see it, neither me or Tia should have been. And I'm going to make sure that happens. One way or another.
I Are you about to pull some bullshit fucking scenario where you say, I'm going to overthrow the tyrants and make revenge, and then to atone for my sins, I'll take my own fucking life? So that I can be forever with Zenith or some shit like that?
You're not far from what actually was going to happen.
Of course.
As long as Tia is alive, I will remain alive. If she ever were to pass,
Then your parapetite bond would kick in, and the other one would go crazy and then eventually die. Yes.
actually, that's a diluted version of what we share.
Because you created it, yours must be so strong that when one of you dies, the other one immediately follows.
We share the pain. Every blow in a battle. So the knife I use, the sword I use to end her reign of tyranny will be used to stab my own heart.
Well, you're like in
Rebuild
that
this.
regard.
And hopefully someone can be around to rebuild this place from the ground up.
It's always fucking extremes with y'all, isn't it?
And do you think you know so much, little one? You
Oh,
didn't even know
I
that
don't.
you were reincarnated. You don't get to walk around here and act like you know so much about everything you missed.
You know, you're
And
right.
ridicule me for the choices I've made. This has been 8,000 years of constant war.
You know,
Whether you know it or not, I'm just trying to end it. One final battle.
Could we
No more
possibly end
thousands
it
of years of
with-
war.
out a battle?
Do you think Titania will step down?
Will you give me time to talk to her? I get it. We all have figured it out. She's lied to me more than she has lied to most. But I want to somehow believe that the
Starlight.
I get it. There may have to be a war.
I'll try.
But I've protected these people of this Feywild for longer than I should have been protecting these people of the Feywild. I was way too young when I took on the responsibilities that I did. I have protected and I have fought to keep my life for these people.
And if you die, she'll raise another to take your place. And the war will continue like it has for 8,000 years. She wants to give me hell for ending the lives now for this final battle. Do you know the names of the countless soldiers that have died in 8,000 years?
Is it the people down there in the catacomb?
Some of them. Do you know how long me and her have fought?
probably ever since the day I left.
So
I don't
since
think
the
that
Battle
y'all
of
probably
Crimson
had a
Tears.
single minute of relative conversation.
How many lives do you think that accumulates to? Because I can tell you, it's less than what would be lost for this final battle. How am I supposed to weigh those lives? At this rate, if it keeps going at this point, all of those lives that I've lost, all of those lives that she's lost, will be for nothing. This has to stop.
Well, whatever happens, then the other side's lives are for nothing.
They fought for her lives. So I suppose they always had been for naught. Or at least they didn't know what it was for.
Do you know who has also lost a lot in y'all's wars so far? Because I'm going to assume the one thing that has ruined me when it comes to losing people, you had a hand in it as well.
I don't think I've ever fought war squads. What do you mean? I've avoided you in particular. Always. We've never met on the battlefield, and none of my generals know it.
You've never attacked a squad of me and all of my generals at once. Only generals.
No. I've avoided fighting you.
Just got awkward.
What are you referring to?
He can't talk about it.
Can I trust you?
Do you believe you can trust me?
I have a sickening need to trust you, and I don't know why.
Well, this worked on your sister. Let's see if it works now. Zone of truth.
They know the spell is being cast on them. Yes?
Mm-hmm. And they can choose to fail it if they so wished.
Okay. I choose to fail.
Alright. Anybody else? Y'all would have to make the saving throw, or you can choose to fail.
No, I'll
Choose
fail
to
it.
fail.
I'll tell you.
Alright. So everyone chooses to fail it. So,
This is going to get too many, probably.
so let's begin. By the way,
I missed it. My bad.
for the next
Yes,
10
Eula,
minutes.
I know. We can't lie. You've used this a lot, and I felt this a lot.
Yes, darling, but I'm informing you that everyone is underneath that same effect. And I'm going to look over to...
Hey,
Oh my goodness, yes, Aya. For some reason I kept wanting to say Tiandra. That was not the right name. That was a long time ago. Aya.
Aya.
Looking over at Aya.
Mm-hmm.
What I need you to do is not something verbal. I need to know if I can trust you inside of my mind. And can you do that?
Let me show you something. You're skilled. I helped train you.
Because I cut mine.
You watch as the blood kind of mixes and forms a bit of a spiral. And when it finally reaches a point, which is only so high, you are in Aya's mind. You hear flashes of her memories. Stay focused on your hemo crash. Follow the memories that stay within the blood. Find what you're looking for.
I take her. It probably takes me a minute, but I take her to the memory of the battle. The entire memory of the battle. What I know. Or what I can remember from coming in and out of things.
Piece through every battle that she has remembered in her own blood. You see nothing of the battle you remember. There isn't a singular trace. There are countless battles. Countless times that make your throat close up in tears as you hear screaming matches between Aya and Titania. Countless bodily aches break your bones. but you never see a fight that is between Aya and Dave, or Vernestra, or Ramiel, or you. Not from Aya. You never hear an order for her to be absent from a battle involving you either.
There's an order.
You never hear it.
Oh.
It is completely absent.
I guess I come back out of it. And I just kind of look at him like, why?
I fought Titania for a very long time. Because I will not ever let her think for a moment that what she did was right. But you guys were never... You never did anything wrong. And I know that she's put you through hell. And I couldn't bear myself to do it to you again. Almost every fight you've ever fought has been against just matrons of Wolf. Powerful families of the Underdark. And while I do house plenty of drow within my court, I am no matron of Wolf. We are two separate fights that you've always been kept from. I don't know why she's kept you from knowing it, but I've always avoided it. Most battlefields that you've graced. And there have been very few times where I've ever made the mistake of creeping close to some battle you were involved in, or your brothers.
We were sent to investigate movements of your army.
Was it ever mine?
It may not have been yours, but it was an army moving under your name. Specifically, the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Once upon a long time ago, that was not my title. That was the title of the High Priestess of Wolf. However, that particular society is combative. And Wolf herself, as their goddess, likes the spectacle of watching her people fight amongst themselves for the strongest. And besides, what better way to rally your men to fight for you than giving them someone with a bad name and an awful story? Once upon a long time ago, I was just a traitorous sister to the people the people Titania had me fight. There's some people within the lower ranks of your army, both known and unknown, that serve another army. I would be very surprised if even your brother your brother knows about this. If he does, he's never seen on those battlefields. Though they aren't exactly frequent, because you are a perfect match anymore, which means outplanning each other takes time. They only happen every few hundred years or so. very rarely that far into the actual Feywild territory.
They were destroying a city.
More often than not, they take place along the border.
It was nowhere near the border, actually.
Do you think Titania would really leave that border unguarded? Do you think she would really let me get that far in?
Do not think she would, but I can tell you that fight was nowhere near the border.
What you fought wasn't me or my people. Well, I'm sorry you lost somebody.
I only say that to tell you I know what it's like to lose people. But even though I lost everyone I cared about at that moment, except for a few who actually managed to live through the fight with me, I would still never wish for a war to happen as big as what you are planning. I would still rather fight and fight and fight to protect this Feywild from the evil that there is, than to possibly destroy it and hope that someone can rebuild it.
Look at the numbers.
If you want to take her out so bad,
How many people do you think I've lost trying to keep up with this? Even every few hundred years. Those numbers stack and stack. And if for just 1 second there was a chance that they stopped stacking, is it so bad to want the bodies to stop piling under our feet?
No.
you're right, it isn't. I'm going to go down and I'm going to pull out a sword, flip it and grab the blade and point it to her, and point the hilt to her. If I'm remembering correctly, anything that happens to one happens to the other. You wish to do this noble sacrifice so bad? Here's a sword. Run yourself through right now.
That's the issue, though. What happens to me happens to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried this. You know what she does?
Just heals up.
And you watch as she grabs it. And she just makes direct eye contact as she just brings it to her chest. And just you see the blood just trickling out of her mouth, running down her chin. And the light starting to fade. Then the sword dissipates. Like glittering pollen, and the wound heals. If I actually wanted that to work, it would have worked probably around 7,000 years ago. I have to isolate Tia from her healers. She's not ready to die. She feels she hasn't pleased the gods enough. And she thinks the entire Feywild will crumble into the never-ending sea of chaos. And all of her ideals will burn to ash. Yada 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 yada.
Little does she know, me and all of her generals rarely listen to a single damn thing she says. Because we all agree we do things better.
There are plenty that still back her cause and believe that the Feywild is a better place with whatever structure she
Yes, it's the bullshit lords that I have to deal with and listen to almost every day when I'm there, who want to kiss ass to possibly get more money.
I like to think I'm pretty
They
good.
follow whoever is in charge to possibly get more money. Or they send you letters asking you if you'll take their daughter.
Ugh. I really should have dismembered him.
Who is my best friend, by the way. Thank you for not taking my best friend.
What was I gonna do with a girl? She didn't want to be there, she just wanted to be free.
To be fair, you did take my sister.
I would choose to stay or go. Though she didn't exactly know where to go. I can't always do this with just anybody. Some blood hunters don't necessarily handle that too terribly well. Unfortunately, that was learned a long time ago.
It's a good thing somehow my brother was here as well.
That I honestly don't even know what is going on with that.
Also, do you have a guy in your... It's actually, I'm pretty sure, Kieran. Does he like to be a shadowy very often?
What?
A General Kieran? Do you have one?
My current fiance.
Yeah.
Oh, you also mean the guy that's tried to kill your niece? Poison?
Niece?
Or not niece,
Nephew? Yeah.
Nibbling.
Yeah.
your
Nephew?
nephew, yeah. Your nephew? By poisoning him and cursing him to where he can't even speak about it, and the only reason we know about it is because I went to his mines and saw it for myself, while aligning himself with Oberon.
Yeah, does he like to be shadowy very often? Does he do a lot of shadow magic?
Give me.
To show her all of it.
You feel her hands kind of turn a bit icy.
And you know, also,
I even show her that I have him branded. Like, I let her know that information too, that I know his location. I show her him in the catacombs with us. Him.
We are going to have to tie this conversation off, and
Yeah.
we will continue
Yes.
it next week, but we will end on this note.
also, you
I love
know,
how we're just ending on the what?
he also, it's not as bad as that. He fucking touched my shit.
He also, I don't want to tell him. Never mind.
Yeah, you choose not to.
Never mind.
But yeah, no, that was my last little thing that I was going to say
I would
until we cut it off.
I would so much love to say that, but I'm trying to take Scare's word into consideration. So this is not in character. He also might be my adoptive father.
He
doesn't leave.
what I need right now. This is so not what I need.
Because Elaine says he doesn't really leave. But he's definitely there and has definitely told us his name.
Also, he tortured me for years.
This doesn't leave this room, and I currently might have a bigger issue.
Tortured me for lifetimes, gouged out my eyes, broke my wings, killed many people alongside me, took my blood, wants my blood still, and is lonely longing after eternity.
He's tried to kill me a lot.
Scaramouche.
Also, big possibility. I've had this like possible thought for a while now because of the shit he's done and the things that me and Eula find out. I think he has the missing children
Scaramouche.
and people.
I'm gonna lean over to Scaramouche.
Pretty sure somewhere in your tunnels, because that's where Ajax got out of.
Scaramouche. I also tell her that he might be my dad.
No. I think that's what you know it. Okay.
If your court respects power, I know I would like to, and I'm assuming you would as well, Tomorrow I would love to challenge him for his position.
That is assuming.
Not as your fiance. That's weird.
I mean, I guess
Thought that we should point that one out. That's not something we want to do.
I mean, I feel like with my entrance, a lot of people wish that was the case for them. But, moving on.
This doesn't leave the room.
It's okay. The only other people that know are my parabatai, which involves Elaine. So.
He is very powerful, and if even half of what I've seen is true, this battle could be coming a lot quicker than planned. Which means currently, it seems I have a rat that needs handling. Probably a nest of them at this rate.
While you were gone, I informed
Give me
her
the
about
bottle.
Kieran.
Give me the bottle.
Oh, yeah. Why you were gone.
You're just
We
seeing her
just
take
whipped
it,
out
and
Karen.
instead of like chugging it, she just and swirls that son of a bit.
Well, lucky for you, we have a fantastic deal on rat poison.
Good to know you're not.
I don't even like it, for fuck's sake.
At this point, I'm going to basically put my hand here, grab invisibility, pull across, go back to normal travel clothes. Because I've been naked this entire time. It's great.
That's just confusing. You're like,
I wish I
I'm
could
at
say
the
that was the
corner
first time I've
naked.
ever seen you or Yelena naked, but honestly.
It's a horrible idea, but I really want to end the session with a very particular line.
You can say your line. I'm going to do an action as well, so you can choose whenever you want to do it.
I want to do mine last, so
Alright.
you do yours.
And before that,
Mm-hmm.
I know you probably don't get why you feel like you need to trust me right now, Starlight. But right this moment, for the rest of my court, it would be ideal for them not to exactly know that we are related in any form or fashion. Unless you want to start a perpetual long line of challenges. While I do approve of fighting for where you want in this world, currently I think I have a rat deal right now, and that's going to make this infinitely more complicated.
Didn't she just announce in front of all of them, hey, Auntie.
I'm here. Also, he looks just
Where?
looking like you.
Going to put a pin on that comment.
We can retcon it if it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
It may-
I knew what I said.
Okay. The rest of the court. It could have not been the court people that were there.
It's also mostly like weapon, like military people, but we
Oh, yeah,
will
I
discuss
made a
this.
great first impression.
The second row that I had emphasized was very similar to like a ballet kind of theater. We're mostly nobility. Nobility.
Just like you.
Going to reiterate. She said, we're going to put a pin on that conversation for right now. Because that is not the most vital information right this instance. However, you can either stay here and try to gouge as much information out of me as you are physically capable, or you can rest, or if you're up for a little bit of fun, you could help me burn some rats to death.
Well, I'm very good at burning things.
You need to rest.
Also,
Yeah, we both need to rest if we want to burn rats.
yeah, as much as I like to explode
everybody
things and make them
rests.
burn, I'm also tapped out of wizard juice.
Honestly, after I go to
You
I'm
have
doing
no
fine.
blood.
It's
I burned 2 spells.
a metaphor.
Aramis here used a lot of spells going through your catacomb.
We got a lot of them. Like a lot.
That's not exactly mine. Well, kind of is, kind of isn't.
Speaking of which, horrible ass black dragon that turned into a death dragon down there.
He needed to be contained, and most people don't use that door.
Yeah, Elaine told me the other one takes a month after I'd already made it through that one.
Well, the
That's
good news
one
is
for
that you have a new
days,
door.
It's a little dusty. Might need to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, there's also some ghosts and some.
Speaking of that door, what was the other words on it?
You mean the ones that told you to knock thrice, or are you asking?
Yeah, that one. I didn't see that at first.
Oh, okay. Those are cracking open for you. So, this kind of ties into the other conversation that I said we were going to put a pin on, and
You know,
we can
eventually.
talk about this over breakfast.
You know what? Everyone else is going to go take a nap. We can talk about it in a little bit.
But I have one.
Well, he
more,
may not go take a nap, but they need to take a nap.
I have one more thing to say before we all turn in for the evening.
We can talk about it over liquor.
Is that okay? Hi, I'm Aramis. Your potentially formerly son-in-law,
Stepson.
stepson.
What?
There you go.
Yeah. And the session.
Yeah.
Sorry, what the fuck?
Well, you were supposed to be going to
Well,
take a nap at the end of the session, so definitely not in the session with that, because you were supposed to be leaving to take a nap.
Yeah, we're
Your
leaving to go to
fiance
the
might
nap.
be my papa.
What?
Your
Do you
fian-
just say that and then leave to go to sleep?
Yep, your fiance might be my papa. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Alright. I'm going to start following, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn around. Which would technically also make us related somehow, too. And then I'm just going to run at her.
What?
I'm going to run at her.
Okay.
What does she do?
She's sitting.
That's okay. Is she sitting or laying in the couch? This is very
She was
important.
sitting.
Awesome. Does she do anything?
I mean, she's gonna kind of like protect her drink.
Also, did you move around the couch?
I said I was walking behind Aramis on the way out, and I stopped.
I know.
Turned around.
But did you ever walk around the couch? Because the couch is facing the fire, and you said you stayed in the back of the room. So technically, we've been speaking to you over the back of a couch if we looked at you.
Yeah.
Have you been sitting on the couch this whole
I
time?
sat down right beside her.
No.
Yeah.
I never specified
So-
what I was doing, but I was likely perusing that table that said sweets.
Lots of pastries and cakes and
A lot of them are gone.
He's just been with the tea.
I'll let you decide what you want to do
Just
too, so
listening.
you're right there next to it.
She
Run
can
at
work
her. Full on dive at her.
I will, the moment I see Eula diving, I am just going to grab her glass and move it out of the way.
bottle, fuck the glass.
Yeah. I just,
And I'm going to tackle her fully onto the couch.
Why?
That's fine.
And I'm going to hug her.
I
You are so frustrating. Both of you are. I did miss
used it
both
the
of you.
light once before.
I miss both of you.
DM actually cries. I missed you too, Eula.
And then I'm going to stand up and walk out. And over my shoulder. Just because I missed you both and fought with you once doesn't mean I might not fight against you now. And walk out.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
I'm gonna go find Aramis.
We'll continue
And go to
with
sleep.
this later,
Yep.
but that's it for tonight. We'll continue with our talks next week. Will these bitches in a row?
Oh my goodness.
Will these
Beautiful.
bitches
Beautiful.
find the rat or no? Will they find
I'm
the
about to
children or no?
fucking burn a rat alive and going to torture him for eternity.
I can I can let you
Until he tells me where all my fucking shit is that he touched.
So, how's everyone feeling tonight?
Okay. Bye!